Hello everyone, how's everybody doing? That's an interesting accent to start off today. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully everyone's doing well. We're back! We're back already! And now it's time to start the long haul. Because today is going to be a long day full of many matches. We do go to our schedule screen. We do have our last scrimmage, our last one scrimmage featuring Scarecrow coming up in just a few minutes. But after that, we'll be doing all Indy Gaming League for tonight. We'll start with a Tier 1. That is incorrect. My goodness, that is incorrect. That is not a Tier 1 3v3. Let me fix that for you guys. Actually, while I do that. It is not correct. It is not a Tier 1. I can tell you that that match will not be a Tier 1 match, so. Also not a 3v3 there. Well, that's incorrect. Let's fix it now. Last one's a Tier 1 1v1 as well, so we do have a couple matches tonight. There we go. All of it's fixed. I'm good to go. Whoops. Now you guys know I am human. You also should know is there's a prediction poll up now. Vote for it. Who do you think will win? Do you think it will be Jay Barrett's or Scarecrow? Scarecrow. The last time these two faced, they are in the same division. Again, this is another Tier 5 1v1. These teams are in the same division in the Indy Gaming League. And the last time they played, Scarecrow 3-1 to Barrett. But Barrett is one of the few players to be able to take a game off of Scarecrow. Scarecrow's only lost 2 games so far this circuit. And Barrett is one of them. So a really big deal for him here. It's a really fun, well-awaited sequel, you could call it. You could also call it a well-awaited rematch. It's a big deal. We are going to send the info to both players. Right now, we're going to send it to them. Scarecrow's getting info. And so is Barrett. Barrett will also be playing on Sunday, I believe. Let me check. Yes, he is. He's playing on Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Free Whiffeteers team as they take on Leopards Gaming. So we'll be there to catch him at that time as well. Yeah, real good match to see how he plays then. As we are going to get confirmation from the players that they are joining the lobby before we actually start. I should introduce myself. My name is Sporty FC. I'll be your caster for tonight. We have confirmation that one of the players is in. Still waiting on the other. As hopefully we do get a couple people jumping in here, but I know that Indie Gaming League is going to be real interesting. And we are just waiting for people to join. As hopefully everybody's having a good night here. Because it is starting to approach the evening. The evening is coming very fast. As we are waiting for Barrett to join the lobby. Scarecrow does have the upper hand in this series. It will be a best of 5, unlike the last series we saw between Scarecrow and Villager. That was a best of 7, but this one is a best of 5. Still, though, a show match that there's nothing really on the line here, but I'm sure Scarecrow would love to continue to prove that he is the best. The better player, I should say. He may not be the best in his division. There is one player in there that has not played all 6 matches that has not lost a single game, so that's impressive. We are waiting to see when both players actually join the lobby. We will go in game very soon here, as hopefully we do get a couple more people to vote into the prediction poll. What I find so interesting about tomorrow and Sunday is there's going to be a European match for both days. That's going to be real fun. That'll be really interesting. As I'm saying that, I was just waiting to make sure that everybody getting to the lobby will go in game. Might as well go in game right now. And we are still waiting for everybody to get in the lobby soon. Again, hopefully everybody's having a good night. I know I am. Fun to catch some show matches here because it gives me kind of an excuse to just be chill. It's a chill match, it's a chill series. Nothing on the line. Both people are just playing their best, playing for fun. And I know it will be fun here for me as I watch another 1v1. One's is a playlist I actually love to commentate. There's so much going on, so much strategy. You have to play your best at all moments to take wins. We are still waiting Barrett to join. Lucky enough, because it is a best of 5, it should be well under the hour mark. It shouldn't take too long. One's series can be long, but this one should do just fine. As we do wait, prediction poll is closing. And we're getting ready. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a 4-hour stream here on the Sportiest stream. So everybody strap in, get ready. If you are here for the entirety of this stream, I welcome all of you. And I say thank you for showing your support. As we do see Barrett joining in. Both teams are just waiting for the go-ahead, which is from me. And let's turn on game sound here because you're going to want to hear the game sound here, I'm sure, as we get into our series. Yep, they're both ready for our best of 5 in ones. A great start to the stream, really. 1v1's a tough playlist, but one that you can shine on, and you can really make a great start out of it. As Scarecrow trying to beat past Barrett. Barrett's going to be a much tougher opponent than Villager. He's higher ranked in the leaderboard. He should be a tougher opponent. He's, again, one of the 2 players to be able to take a game off of Scarecrow this season. But also he is also higher ranked. He is the 6th rated player in the league, and while Villager's only 9th. Still pretty tough. These are some really high level players that Scarecrow's playing against, but he has beaten both of them. Barrett, he's probably predicting it to be another win, as he will get an opener here. Puts himself in the lead. Able to dodge under Barrett. He's talking to Scarecrow about his ping. Scarecrow is perfectly fine. Maybe his ping's jumping a little bit. That happens sometimes, and these things, ping is incredibly important in ones because you're the only person there, so you have to read everything perfectly. As here comes Barrett. Good little fake there to give him some space, and he's going to use it. Oh, he almost went for the dribble solo play, but Scarecrow caught him on it, played defense, and that's the one thing that Scarecrow isn't known for is his defense. He has a pretty good defensive structure, but a lot of times he doesn't have to use it because he's always a pretty aggressive person. He loves demos, likes to challenge relatively early. He's not the kind of person to wait and let himself make saves. As these early challenges are going to give him a second goal. As you can see, he cuts in immediately on Barrett. And Barrett's dribble. And we'll put that one home. This could be an upset for Barrett, but Scarecrow has not lost in the Indy Gaming League. He's going to end off the regular season in 6-0. Hoping to make that, I think, 10-0 in the playoffs. Or maybe it'll be 9-0? I don't know if he has a bye or something. I don't know how many teams, but I thought there were 16 teams. As a bad clear from Scarecrow will give Barrett his first goal of the series. And Barrett able to corral this one into the back of the net. Catching Scarecrow on a mistake. And an error. And that's his first goal of the series. Took him a while to get it. But Scarecrow started slow in the series against Villager. Maybe Barrett's having the same problem. There are ones players who are known to start slow, not really do well in game 1, but turn up the heat later on in the series. The thing is, though, Barrett's probably going to need to take every single game he can get on Scarecrow. Scarecrow Not an easy person to beat. He plays very solid Rocket League. He's not a person to make too many mistakes. He's also just incredibly good at being aggressive, at bumping people out, and a bump there will reinstate that 2-goal lead that he had for such a short amount of time before Barrett took one away from him. But Scarecrow, 3-1 now. This 1v1 continues going again. We got Indy Gaming League at 9, 10, 10:30 to 10 p.m. match. Might start a little bit earlier though, depending on the circumstances. Who knows? Who knows? Really, but yeah, that 10:30 match is gonna be a little interesting, but I'll make sure to fit everything in. I've never actually had a match 30 minutes away from another match. It's very rare to see that, and it's very difficult to schedule it as well. Being that we're gonna have 2 matches right in a row at the end of the stream, and what's crazy enough is both of them have the Knights of Chaos in it. The Knights of Chaos organization is gonna be representing hard as usual tonight. I'm gonna be very happy whenever we see probably Mayhem join in. That'll be great. As Barrett getting a goal here for free, but we need to focus on the play here from Scarecrow. Just a whiff. And Barrett has no problem putting that one in the back of the net. Putting that one in, as they call it in hockey, they call it the cage. But here we're going to call it the net. The net here, the goal, actually would make more sense. There's no netting whatsoever on that thing. It's like wall. Okay, good play from Barrett. Gonna go for a shot? No, not really. I think he was going for a shot there, but instead he missed his target. He does take the boost from Scarecrow though, so that's gonna give him some time to go on to offense. Ripple this ball around. He's got some space, and he's got Scarecrow off on his back foot, but wasn't able to convert. With Scarecrow being so awkward, he almost outpaced him. And now Scarecrow, another error from him. Barrett's only 1 goal away from tying it. Scarecrow needs to play a little bit safe here. 50-50, well, that will favor Scarecrow. He's going to take a shot out of this one. Is it? No, it's not on target. Barrett will clear it. And it will keep it to himself. And he just shoots this one away. Trying to get some space, trying to see if he can challenge Scarecrow and put him out of position. Scarecrow with a solo play. Out of defense. Will not beat out Barrett. Scarecrow is one to get into solo plays. He does play with the solo plays, but sometimes that bit of cockiness from him, which is not a bad thing in ones, but that bit of extra play can sometimes hurt him. It was a big detriment to him last series against Villager. He isn't even taking the boost on the corner. Some might say that was an error from him. That was a bad play, and Barrett is going to hope that it was, because Scarecrow's going to have some time to get back on defense. He does whiff the ball in front of his nets. Barrett, after all that work, finally gets the tie game. After a whiff from Scarecrow, he must have thought Barrett was going to take a much more immediate shot there than leave it and let him have it. As Scarecrow does say, "You bamboozled me!" What an interesting play. Barrett with the ball. As in front of him, he has a bounce dribble play. Looking for a flick pass. Scarecrow can't do it. And now Scarecrow has his back against the wall here against Barrett. Here comes Scarecrow on the ball. And he doesn't make contact. Barrett clears it, but not very far. Scarecrow's going to need to hit it back to his corner. Maybe a pass up to himself. He does get it through Barrett, and the net is open. Just needs to score. And he will not miss. Scarecrow now taking the lead late in game 1. Off of a great 50-50 challenge on Barrett. Barrett played the aggressive, but Scarecrow bit back. And this Scarecrow is not fooling around. He has 20 seconds to hold a lead. This kickoff won't be a great start. Barrett trying to find a target, trying to flick it past Scarecrow. He does. And Barrett with the ice here. A perfect kickoff to a great flick. A masterful display of skill to get that one over Scarecrow. And yeah, Reaper, I did see your direct messages. I'll message you as soon as this game is over. It would be weird to direct it. I only have one monitor, so I actually cannot check your message. I know you said I can't check your messages now. I actually have to check it later. which I know it's a little weird. Scarecrow pops as Barrett. Net is open. Did he just peek in it through? He did. And now Scarecrow, once again, bringing the fight to Barrett. Barrett played over aggressive, and he as soon as he knew he played it too aggressive, tried to turn back, tried to play the shadow defending, but Scarecrow saw Barrett, made sure to just shoot it on him. And that's a win for Scarecrow in Game 1. He settles it off after that kickoff. And he's able to win by a single goal. Last series, it was close for him at the start, but he pulled away more and more. This is going to be a tough start for Barrett. As I am checking your message there, Reaper. Yeah, Reaper, I can take your match. I'll take your match as you scheduled it. I have no problem with that. Here, I'll take your match, Reaper, don't worry. As they did want a map rotation, so I'm going to give them the RLCS map rotation. As it usually is. I'm now going to go to Beyond Rank, and I'll accept your match request, Reaper. You got me, man. Don't worry, I'll get you for tomorrow. Thanks for sending in the request and being so civil about it. You guys were amazing the last time. And now, if you can get Falcons to join me, that would be amazing. I don't know. I haven't actually contacted Falcons at all this week. So, yeah, you got me booked for 10 p.m. tomorrow, Reaper. Oh, you need me to cancel? Sure. Sure thing. I'll do it right now. What time do you need it? Is it today? Where are you, my man? There you are. There you go, I canceled your match. And I do apologize about that. We're back. It is a scrimmage after all. Sorry, a show match after all. Today at 10. Ooh, I already have a match at 9 and Ooh, I already have a match at 10 today, Reaper. I'm so sorry about that, man. If you can push it back, I can take it. But I know that's very difficult for a lot of people. I am currently booked for 10 p.m. today, with Showtime Junior and Radiance, Radiance, nice. And Strikers of Chaos Onyx. I can't do 10 today. I can do 11 actually, although that would be very difficult. I would recommend if you're gonna have a match tonight, the earliest you could do it would be 11:15. And if you want it, and if it's even better for you, because I have to make graphics, it actually would be really nice if you could do 11:30. Then I can make graphics for you guys. I assume you'd want graphics on my stream. And again, just if you can push it back, let me know what your options are. As Scarecrow's gonna tie this one up. But obviously, if you can't do it, I understand, man. I do wish you guys good luck on your match. I will be a lot more open next week. Next week, I have no casted slots open. So if you can get yourself scheduled early for next week, I'll help you out with that. I can get you guys booked. As I do see your message there, Chalona. Bedfox at the forfeit. Well, congratulations, you guys beat the best team in your you beat the best team in your league. Congratulations, Chalona. Good for you. Here comes Scarecrow. Dribble play. He can go all the way! Oh, Scarecrow! He went for so many dribble plays last year. He's couldn't connect a single one. And this time, he's got the glue on the front hood of his car. And he puts that one in the back of the net. What a way to take the lead in the series. What a way to take the lead in this game. 2-1 in favor of Scarecrow. After a masterful air dribble. The mechanics on point. Now Barrett needs to find an answer. And a flick will do that. A simple flick. Every goal means the same. Simple flicks are a great way to get your goals. And Barrett's just like that. Ties it up. Off the sidewall. Scarecrow has the time to flick it up. And, oh, a backflip on the backfield. We'll give Scarecrow a free goal here. You saw Barrett. He wanted to jump up for that one a little bit late. See what Scarecrow's going to throw in front of him. And Barrett, he just backflips there. Trying to go for a quick a challenge. And, I mean, Scarecrow will take those. He did put a shot on target. It wasn't the best of shots, but if Barrett backflips, it's a free goal for him no matter what happens. And no matter what kind of a shot Scarecrow puts in front of that net, he will score, he'll take the lead. And now he has offense. And Barrett's giving him room to do whatever he wants, but kind of a weak shot here from Scarecrow. He definitely wasn't the most confident in that shooting there. A bit of a weird play from him, but he doesn't want to overcommit when he doesn't have to. Barrett, though, this is not a great touch from him. Scarecrow dribble play past Barrett as well, and another highlight play from Scarecrow. This time, outplaying Barrett with a little bit of an overcommit from Barrett. Scarecrow beats him out to this challenge by a mile. Barrett has no chance. And Scarecrow is just continuing his offense. Barrett, long clear. Scarecrow is going to save this. With 3 minutes remaining, Scarecrow has time to continue adding to his lead. The thing is, Scarecrow gets more and more dangerous the later on you go in a series. Game 1 is usually the best time you can have to beat him. We saw last match with Villager, he only was able to take Game 1 before losing 4 games straight. Barrett's already lost Game 1. He really can't afford to lose another game. And that's why he's bringing the fight to Scarecrow. 3-4. He's only 1 goal away from tying it. Very similar position as to last game. But he needs to play strong. Scarecrow's continually throwing these delayed kickoffs at him. And he is winning them, but if Barrett is able to recover like he does on these kickoffs, Scarecrow's going to have to find a new strategy. Scarecrow is going to muscle his way through Barrett. Barrett now, left with nothing, has to pick up the boost on defense. Going to hit it to the side while hoping that Scarecrow won't challenge him. Scarecrow will actually challenge him here. Scarecrow, in the face of danger, he laughs as he takes a very risky challenge against Barrett. And again, another one, this time trying to bump out Barrett. But he's running with low boost. Awkward in front of his net. He has to get the clear. He does. Bumping out Barrett, but he's also putting himself out of position. Back onto defense. For Radiance Lyra's Scarecrow. Pinched away. Scarecrow can chase after this one. As hey Derby King's in here. Hey Derby. How you doing, man? Nice to see you back on the stream after your show match. Like I think your show match yesterday. We got another show match here today. We got a 1v1 between Radiance Lyra's Scarecrow and Jay Barrett. Scarecrow. The last time these two faced, Scarecrow won 3-1. We have another best of 5. This one. There's nothing on the line, but Scarecrow wants to prove that he's the better player. I'm doing good. I'm doing fine, man. We got a long stream ahead though. We got 4 matches today. And what's crazy is we had a best of 5 earlier, so I'm actually doing a lot of matches today. But it is fun. I'm loving this. I know Scarecrow's also loving it. He could, as long as he keeps himself in the lead, he will be taking match point early against Barrett. Barrett, though, taking a quick shot. Scarecrow doesn't like his chances to make that first save. And he's gonna wait on the goal line. Pinched. He's gonna let it go in. Barrett will take it, and the first problem came when Scarecrow didn't try to make that save. He waited so long. He was hoping he would bounce off the crossbar favorably. It did not. And he couldn't get the pinch out. As we see them get a little bit of chatty here. A lot of Ones players are actually super chatty. I always liked this when I played Ones in the winter circuit. Back when I was actually on Radiance. I'm currently LFT, so if anybody wants me, come get me. I am looking for a team to play for. Is Barrett. Long play, looking for the net. Scarecrow. Great play. Now, face to face with Barrett. You do a lot here. Quick shot! Oh, it just hits off the post, and it doesn't bounce nice for Scarecrow, and Barrett's going to take advantage. But demoed away by Scarecrow. Scarecrow can collect this ball. He can go for... I believe he's going to go for a solo play. No, he's going to go for a pinch. He saw Barrett was going to go for that challenge. Barrett was a bit slow to get to it. And that gave Scarecrow enough time to think of a new plan, a new course of action, and a new offense. And that offense is going to birth a goal. With just under 30 seconds, Scarecrow with a 2-goal lead. Barrett needs to think of something in fast because there's not much time remaining for him to get these goals. He needs to win these kickoffs as well. Last game was decided by a single goal late from Scarecrow. Currently, Scarecrow's only leading by 2. And it's definitely not. It's definitely a dicey lead. He's not been able to keep as much control as he probably wants to against Barrett. Barrett is a much tougher opponent. Scarecrow, his pressure, his shooting, it's working, and he now has his 7th. He's putting this game to bed. With that goal, Barrett has no chance of coming back, even though 3 goals in 8 seconds is technically possible. You would have to see some pretty crazy things off the kickoff to have it happen, and Scarecrow, he's not going to let it. He's going to take match point here. And it looks like he'll get an 8th. Yes, he will. That's an 8th goal. And Scarecrow celebrating another victory on the Aquadome. Looking to sweep Barrett out of this show match. And if Scarecrow continues playing like this, next game will be even tougher for Barrett to come back in. Scarecrow now up 2-0. And one more game to win it. Yeah, so I said 11:15 I could do, although the thing is with graphics, try to just ask them what times they can make later tonight. Like, what's the latest time? I can do 11:30, I know that for sure. Although remember about graphics and stuff, it takes me about 15 minutes to make graphics, so it's going to be a little bit sketchy, but I can do it. I can do 11:15, but more likely 11:30 is going to be a better option. But if you can do it later than that, it would be even easier, because then I could end my stream, I can get that match going. I can also get all the graphics ready. The thing is, remember, I don't have graphics for your match. I'm streaming all the way through, like, 11 tonight. The last match that I'll have before 11 is 10:30. And so, say that match is a sweep, that would be, like, 11 o'clock. I would probably need 30 minutes to get everything set up. Like, in all honesty. Just to give me some extra time to talk with everybody, to get you guys to fill out forms and stuff, I would need 30 minutes. 11:30 is the earliest probably time that you could probably make. In all honesty. Just the hydro overlays. Well, for me, buddy, I actually can't do hydro overlays. I could, but that would actually take even longer than the graphics I currently use. My current graphics are pretty simple. It's listing names and putting in logos. Using the hydro graphics would take actually a lot longer, so I'd have to make stuff for that, so... But I'll let you know on a little thing. The fastest I've been able to make my graphics is under 15 minutes. So I could do 11:15. It would be very tough, but I could do it. But 11:30, I will definitely be able to make 11:30. 11:15 would be a little bit close, but 11:30 is definitely possible. I'll leave you a lurk though. Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know if you're. Yeah, let me know if you guys come to an agreement. If you guys can't do it, it's not a worry at all. It's not a worry. I mean, if you really want, if you want to, you can always stream it on your own end as long as the other team is okay with it. So you can stream it on your own if you really want to. You have a really good PC, so, and you can see what I'm using. I'm using a pretty terrible laptop, and it's running Rocket League pretty well. So you'll be fine if you want to stream it. You can stream it yourself. But again, ask them what's the latest time so that they can do it. And I'll make it as long as it's 11:30 or later. I will definitely be able to make it. Great pass back from Scarecrow in his car, keeping the ball close to him. This has been the longest time in a game to where we haven't had a goal yet from either one of these players. Oh, minute and a half going by, and Barrett now finally scoring. Get a goal. Again, it took us a minute and a half to get this one. Longest time in any game to get our first goal. But Barrett wanted to do it. He needs to take a win here. No chances left. He has to win from here on out. I do apologize about that. I am checking to make sure all the sounds are doing well, because I need to have my sound do well before the next match at 9. As Scarecrow misses both of the boost pads. This is a free chance for Barrett to score, and he doesn't use it to the best of his abilities. He is able to take more boost. Scarecrow, he has had issues picking up boost and being able to save it. We do find that a lot of times on defense, whenever he's put under a little bit of pressure, he finds himself at 0 boost, as a huge whiff will also force Barrett to miss. This will favor the defense, and that defense is Scarecrow. Scarecrow ties it up. And again, Scarecrow here a long time to get that first goal. It took him 2 minutes, 5 seconds in this game to do it. But now that he has it, what happens every single series is, the last series he played, he won in 2 massive blowouts in game 4 and 5. In that best of 7. He really demoralized his opponents. Is this game going to be the same? It doesn't look like it. It looks like Barrett and Scarecrow are going to be neck and neck throughout the entire thing, as usual. As Barrett able to get that save at the nick of time. Cleared away by Barrett, but not past Scarecrow. Scarecrow has it, and he's going to use it. Tried to get that shot from the corner, a very sneaky play from him. But Barrett read it, and he's going to try to bring it upfield. Doesn't get the 50-50 with Scarecrow that he wants, and Scarecrow, with this great play from him, a monstrous win, can now go up on offense. Guts it past Barrett. Barrett was caught flat-footed. He didn't move at all on defense, and Scarecrow, another bump from him to move Barrett off the ball. Scarecrow, whenever he feels that the other player is threatening is too close, he goes for those bump plays, and he goes for those early challenges. He doesn't leave the ball in. That's why he's so tough to play against, because unlike a lot of other players at his tier, he doesn't leave the play. And when you don't leave the play, you challenge everything. It's very tough to play against. You run out of boost, and at some point you lose a challenge. You can't catch up. And Scarecrow is there to punish. Barrett off the kickoff. Scarecrow, not a great touch, and Barrett, oh, he hits it off the post. An opportunity for Barrett, an open net, and he couldn't put it in. Bumped away by Scarecrow, but Scarecrow doesn't have the boost. And he's still not going to have any boost with Barrett's touch there. Does have 41, but running lower and lower. He needs to go back to get something and settle for defense. Finally, Scarecrow giving some space to Barrett, but Barrett doesn't utilize it. Instead, an early shot from the midfield. Barrett, a bit of a wasted opportunity there. But this shot could be good. Off the post, he bumps out Scarecrow, but it also puts him out of position as he wasn't really thinking about the shot. Scarecrow, in the final minute, this has been a low-scoring game. Rare for both these players. As Scarecrow averages 8 goals per game in the Indy Gaming League. Barrett, just a little bit lower. And so far, 3 goals between the both of them. Barrett, another shot off the target. He's been so close. He's just been trying his hardest to hit that mark, and that mark is the middle of the net, but hasn't been able to do that yet. He's been able to score once. With time running out, he needs to score a second time. Scarecrow, happy to play some defense, but he has to defend Barrett. And Barrett will not make this end easy for him. Off his own back wall, Barrett starting to face the last chance saloon here. It's either he scores or he loses out on this. And Scarecrow now forcing him to have to score twice to tie. 7 seconds remaining. It is technically possible, but you're going to need to see some kickoff heroics from Barrett. Lucky enough, Scarecrow, that is one of his weaknesses, is his kickoff. He's very slow at his kickoff, so if Barrett's able to play fast enough, he can beat him. He can score 2 times. He just needs to beat him twice on a kickoff and destroy him. And that kickoff isn't going to favor Barrett. Scarecrow chips it away, and this game ends in a sweep. A 3-0 win for Radiance Lyra's Scarecrow. And what a great win for them. A fun series for Scarecrow. Maybe not so much for Barrett, but a great learning opportunity for him. Scarecrow, there's a reason he's at the top of the division. He's just that good. As we end off that match, it will end in a 3-0 sweep for Scarecrow. 2 wins for him today in both of his scrimmages. A great day for Scarecrow. In 2 matches he wasn't even really prepared for. He just decided to jump in there, and he played his game, did it very well. And he gets wins from it. You know, at the end of the day, that is kind of what matters. Being able to get the wins when you need them. So I'm going to choose the prediction outcome. Scarecrow wins again. Both times on the predictions, he's been the one with the less voter, with less points actually to his name. And yet he's won both times. Scarecrow, a win that he's going to be happy with. With that, we're going to be taking a short break on the stream. Next up, Indie Gaming League action. Go to our schedule. It will be biggest one versus a two-man job. This is a tier 4 2v2 at 9 p.m. I hope to see you guys there to watch the action unfolds. Pre-show for that match will be at 8:45, so in about 15 minutes. Welcome back, everybody, to the sportiest stream. Indie Gaming League action just about ready to start. As I'm gonna 1 second fix my headset. Oh, my headset's a mess. Fix that. So, by the way, it's a headset charger. This is actually a wireless headset. It needs to charge. There you go. Sorry about that poor headset. Oh well, welcome everybody to the stream. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well tonight. Got a couple matches in front of us here. We've already had our 2 show matches finished up earlier today. Just saw Scarecrow 3-0 sweep BarrettG. But now it's the Indie Gaming League. These matches actually do matter. We're going to start with a Tier 4 2v2 between Biggest One and a 2-man job. This match has a lot riding on it. Not actually, really. Actually, both these teams are actually pretty well solidified. 2-man job is currently in 3rd, but they're trying to get the top spot. And they are guaranteed to, at the very least, if they get a win here, they're guaranteed to probably pass at least one of the teams. We are going to see We Are Washington Eternal Empire play soon. They're going to be playing, I believe they actually might be playing tomorrow. I would have to check that. Here, let's check. When is Eternal Empire and We Are Wash playing? Because they're going to be playing. That's the 1 and 2 seeds. So one of them is going to be taking a loss. And yeah, they'll be playing tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's a big match for that. And this one, 2-man jobs trying to catch up, keep themselves in that conversation. A loss against Biggest One would be a bit embarrassing for them. As I am gonna message out some people. We're gonna get a prediction poll running very soon, but while that's happening, we also got the info ready for both teams, and we're ready. This is an important match again for these teams. For Biggest One, they're 8th. They're sitting in the center of this. They've already qualified, but for them, this has not been the best season they've won. We did see one of the players, the Big Stinky Duty, play a few days ago and lose to FSC Funny Carman Darksign Void. So he would like to get a win this week, I'm sure, for at least one of his teams. And against a 2-man job, what better team to take this off of than a team that has not lost yet? 2-man job, we're going to use this win to help them continue their run for an even better spot. The winner of We Are Washington Eternal Empire is guaranteed 2nd. But a 2-man job could actually pass these teams if they play well enough. Need to continue their run here. If they're able to beat out their next 2 opponents with ease, We Are Washed and Eternal Empire are going to be a bit nervous here. The only other team they have to play is Backward Striker. And that match has a lot running on it too, as we got Killer Eagle. Welcome to the stream, Killer Eagle. How you doing? You coming here for the Onyx and Knights of Chaos matches? Those matches will be at 10 and 10:30 respectively. You're actually here pretty early. You got a match in front of us here between Biggest One and a 2-man job. It's a Tier 4 2v2. Very similar to the 3v3 coming up for Onyx. That's going to be Tier 4 as well. Teams are also going to be now getting their info. Where are they? They are... Here's one. And here's the other. So both teams should be getting on any moment now. Getting in the game, they're going to be notifying me as well when they get in. Hopefully your night's been going well, my friend. As I will say, one thing that Biggest One has told me to do, they want me to give a top 3 list of anything. So, Killer Eagle, tell me things I should make categories up. Make them at least somewhat broad so I know what I'm talking about, but yeah, give me categories and I'll do one for every single game. So list the category that I should do right now, that I should do a top 3 of. Because Biggest One wants me to do one between every single game. So we'll do one now, and after every single game, give me a category and I'll do a top 3 of it. And I'll explain why as well. But also, put some points up for who you think will win. It's either Biggest One or a 2-man job. Any of them could win it here. Can I have for some commentating? Dropping woes gaming, getting hyped in here. How am I doing? Oh, I'm doing great. Thank you very much. How's your night been going? We got 3 more matches tonight. In fact, I'll go over the schedule right now. We just wrapped up a quick 1v1 show match where Radiance, Lyra's Scarecrow swept out BarrettG. Now we're going to the Indy Gaming League. Week 6 action. Got a Tier 4 2v2. We'll be following that with a Tier 4 3v3 between Showtime Jr. Strikes against Onyx, and that will start actually a little bit earlier than 10 p.m. So it's expected to start at anywhere between 9:45 and 9:55. And then after that, we'll have a 10:30 match between the Knights of Chaos and the Monkey Men. That's currently what's on the docket for tonight. Ending off with Tier 1 is always interesting. Just been hanging out and enjoying the content? Oh, I'm happy that you're enjoying the content, man. The support of your stream loves the support. I love the support. As we are currently waiting for the players to join the lobby. What we're doing currently is what they want, what the biggest one, and the Captain Big Stinky Duty. Duty loves to give characters fun jobs to do, so he told me to do a top 3 list between every single game. So give me a top 3 list right now, and I'll rate it. And then at the end of every single game, give me another one, and I'll do a top 3 list of whichever one I think is going to be easier for me to do a top 3 of. It can be of anything. Make sure it's a little bit broad, so I actually know what I'm talking about. It could be on anything, though. He literally said it could be anything. Well, as long as it's not NSFW, it's okay. Can I invite you to my Discord? Drop in Rose. If you want to invite me to your Discord, just send me an invite. Send me an invite on Discord. I don't mind. You can't send it in my server, but you can send it to me through a direct message. Top 3 of what? Just anything, he said. Literally, top 3 of anything. Yeah, anyways, no problem dropping Rose. You're gonna have to explain to me. You have to explain to me what I should use the Discord for. Oh, there's my Discord. You get to go to my Discord now. I don't mind as long as your Discord's somewhat useful for me. I'll stick in. Actually, I could join right now, in fact, because the game hasn't started. I don't actually know if anyone's joining. I have sent them both their info. Top 3 video games? Well, this sucks, because I only play one, and that's Rocket League. So you've told me that, but here, I'm going to use top 3 video games that I played in my life. I have played a couple of different video games, but you're going to notice I only play Rocket League now, which is what's funny. I've only played Rocket League, so that's going to be my favorite video game. Is Rocket League. My next favorite, honestly, it's probably Minecraft. I have played Minecraft, not a lot. Used to play it on Bedrock, so I never really played Minecraft all that much. But and then after it would be actually no. Minecraft's going to be third. Roblox would be second. I played Roblox a lot when I was younger. Great game for me, at least. I loved it. But there you go. That's my top 3. And these are just games I played. In the reality, there's a lot of better games than all of these ones in, like, historical senses. But these are the games I played. So that's why I'm rating it. What are your top 3 most fond gaming moments? Ooh. That's tough. That is really difficult. That's tough. It would all be even Rocket League. So Rocket League, probably my most fond gaming moment. Winning IGL. The first time I won IGL. Second time it wasn't all that crazy. Even though it was 1v1. So first time I won IGL, I have a video of it on my Twitter. You guys are gonna have to go back a little bit. It was way back near the beginning of my Twitter account, but go back, you'll find it. There's a video of it. It's actually of the the view of my teammate, but that's because I didn't record it. That was definitely my most fun. That was definitely the best game moment. Second best, probably winning. I also put in a league called Snack League, so winning that was also a pretty fun gaming moment for me. And then number 3, probably my first ever air dribble. That was amazing. It was like I was so hyped about it. I don't actually have a video of it anymore. So I was on my Xbox. But it was really fun for me. Would you rather fight a bear or a giant snake? Honestly, probably a snake. Snakes are not that are not amazing at hunting. I'd rather fight a snake as well, because I think they're also a lot slower than bears. Bears are quite fast, and they can climb. Not all snakes can climb. Well, not all bears can climb either, but in the area area I live, there really are no bears, but I've had to... in most places I go, there's usually black bears, and those things can climb trees. So, there's that. As you're hearing from both teams already, so let's get this best of 5 going. You guys keep asking funny questions and stuff. Remember to send me a best of 3, wow. A top 3 between every single game. As biggest one wants me to do that, and I have no problem with it. That's fun. Yeah, that's why I'd rather fight a giant snake. Because snakes are slow. Although giant snakes are scary, especially if they catch up to you because they squeeze, which probably sucks. But to be fair, getting mauled by a bear isn't fun either. Yeah, you guys can now get in there. Hopefully you guys have voted for who you think will win. Did have a channel prediction poll before this series. Best of 5 now. This is tier 4 of the Indy Gaming League. Both these teams are going to be looking to continue the season go. Biggest one are severe underdogs here against the two-man job, who are in the orange. Biggest one are in the blue. Big Stinky Duty. We saw him on stream not that long before, as he lost a 1v1, but now trying to make amends, but not able to do it so there. Up Unwritten Legend and Nasty Nate. Sick Nasty Nate, as his actual name is, getting their goals as taken fodder. First game of the Indie Gaming League season he's actually playing. I do not believe he has any stats of any games before, so this is the first game that Taking Fodder is playing in. So, welcome. It's never too late to join the Indie Gaming League. At least for this team. Unwritten Legend clears it away. Nate. Great pop-up to himself as well, able to get it over Duty and towards the blue net. Unwritten Legend's going to score again. And a great pop in the midfield from Nate. Not being... A lot of players are incredibly defensive. Like to sit on their own defensive half, not overcommit, go for something where they might overcommit, but Nate throws that out the window. He's going to make the touch that he needs to make. And with that, biggest one, already down by 2 goals. And they haven't even gotten a shot either, as I believe, is Nate using like a Proteus? No, he's using an Octane. It looks like a Proteus, honestly. Thankfully, he's using an Octane and not a Proteus. The Proteus looks so funny. There's a great backflip 50-50 from Nate here. Gonna keep it in the orange half low, and they're letting biggest one try to aggress here, but a 50-50 in the corner. It's always going to favor the defense. And the defense transitions to offense. Unwritten Legend with the second goal of the game. And I'm gonna go and make sure I actually enable game sound. There you go. There's game sound. Yeah, sorry you guys don't get to see the goal, but honestly, not the most interesting goal, so you'll be fine. You're not missing anything, really. And no, that's not like an insult. It's just a pretty standard goal. It was a nice transition, though, from Legend, but... Two-man job here. The heavy favorites in this series. Continuing to score. Continuing to put on pressure. They haven't even let biggest one take a single shot yet. Obviously, that's going to change. Most likely throughout this game. Being tier 4. A lot of plays here that are slow. A lot of calculated plays. Not trying to over-aggress. Not trying to pace anything up to the point where they can't reach it. As Unwritten Legend trying to get past 2. Can't do so. Nate. Still play, but he is going backwards on this air dribble. Not going to favor him, and he doesn't get that touch either. Doesn't have that mechanical ability yet. Maybe we'll see him unlock it later on in this series. A lot of players, they need time to warm up, so... Game 1 sometimes is just kind of a warm-up for these teams. This one in front. Here comes Nate. Can't get the touch, but Unwritten Legend... He's going to make it easier for himself. Completes his hat-trick, and we've only just passed the 2-minute mark. As 2 players colliding into the net. Duty, a bit confused there of which player to trust, and which one to not. Ends up choosing the wrong player. And right now, biggest one, a slap in the face in game 1. They've been absolutely shut down so far. This is not the start of a series that any player would want to have, because nothing is working. Biggest one, trying to use this series to help keep their way climbing to the top. They're currently ranked 3rd in their division, but unlike the other 2 teams ahead of them, one of the teams ahead of them actually has already registered a loss. The other has played 5 series so far, and while they do have a better game differential, biggest 2-man job can beat them. Biggest one definitely can't. They already had 2 losses, so they won't be able to beat out any team that is currently 5-0. But biggest one can, trying to get the best position possible. They can take top 2 in this division at the very least. A win here will all but secure a top 2 for the most part, as long as they play their game. Going 6-0 will secure it. But a win here is going to do a lot for the confidence, as that number 2 place team, Eternal Empire, has to play the number 1 seed. And that will be tomorrow on this stream at 7 p.m. And they keep scoring here. A 2-man job. A great infield pass from Nasty Nate. So many players in that situation like to shoot that, but instead a passing field to Unwritten Legend. A heads-up play from Nasty Nate, and they're continuing to score. This game already over to most, but to the blue team, they still have time. They still have time to get something. And first goal off the post, follow up off the crossbar. Taken fodder at an open net in front of him, and he misses it. He flings it into the crossbar, and that's going to be a counterattack. Biggest one just threw away their first real offensive chance of the game. And that is Rocket League at its finest. It sometimes isn't very nice. Sometimes you just have to deal with the fact that the series isn't going to favor you. And for biggest one, a harsh reality here at the end of game 1. As a 2-man job, continuing to do their job, and that job is to win as many games as they can, score as many goals as they can. And a great demo from Unwritten Legend. I don't believe that was intentional, but it works anyways. It gets rid of the offense. Back for Nasty Nate. Nasty Nate has time, but he doesn't have that much time. Duty beats him. Cleared away by Unwritten Legend, and up 6-0, and they're still playing like their series life is on the line. As Nasty Nate isn't moving, he's gonna be going back. I thought his controller disconnected. He was so far upfield as well. He was waiting for the infield pass, and again, they're not afraid to do it here on biggest one. Infield passing, a great way to take the top spots. It's the reason why they are undefeated, because they work so well. As Nasty Nate clears it back. Sick Nasty Nate still with the ball, and final 10 seconds going away. They just need 1 goal here for biggest one. 2-man job. Gonna let this one drop for a shutout. 6-0 in game 1. And that is a statement in this series for them. They have come to play, and for biggest one, they're going to need to take some time here to just recalibrate. Make sure everything is okay on their side. Game 2 on the horizon. We are not done yet. They have to win 3 games, though. This first game, very one-sided, but biggest one can come back. We haven't really seen that offense from them. They even missed an open net in that last game that they should have scored on, but we know that biggest one has the ability to come back. We know that they can do it, but they haven't done it yet. A 2-man job is a very tough team to play against, and wouldn't it be unsurprising to see 2-man job continue their success, but they need to prove it here in the Aquadome in game 2. Potentially get match point. From a 2-man job, they're just going to keep running with it. And I will say, taking fodder, I do like that he's in a Merc. That's kind of cool. You don't see the Merc used all that much anymore. Especially with the new hitbox, nobody really cares too much about that. Nate. Bumped away by his own teammate. He's still going to be first to this one. He doesn't get a touch, though. Here comes Legend. Shot on. It's going to be saved over by Duty. Unwritten Legend continuing to dribble around anybody that is in front of him. One thing that 2-man job does do a lot of is aggression. You can see both of the players very happy to be in that final third. They have no problem doing that, as taking fodder, tried to get the dunk play, but Nate just went for a fake, and a solo play over everybody. Cannot get it. It was off the post. And it was careening towards the net, but not exactly in. And this is a chance for biggest one. They should be able to score this. Taking fodder. When you give him an open net like that, with a gift and a bow wrap on top of it, as Nate has just done, he will not miss. And for biggest one, that's their first goal of the series. Took him over 6 minutes to get it. But they are in the lead in game 2. We'll see if that affects anything. And oh my goodness, it does. A second goal for biggest one. Because I was on the suspicions that Unwritten Legend would get to that, but he did not. It was right over his head. He didn't make the right read. And now biggest one's up by 2. Biggest one keeps this going. We'll be seeing a tie series. We'll be seeing a real ball game here. I say hello, PC Serve Bot. How's it going? PC Serve Bot, one of the players of biggest one out here. Hopefully your night's been going well, my friend. I mean, you know what? It could be even better here if biggest one continues to keep scoring, continues to take the chances that are given to them. I mean, they've had to earn them. They have. As this one on target, a bump, but he doesn't rely on Nasty Nate as Unwritten Legend getting demoed on the way there. He did not want to lock heads. He was more willing to keep this 2v2, a 2v2 than a 1v1. And to be fair, we know Big Stinky Duty is a good 1v1 player. We've seen him play before. It would not be wise to play against him in a 1v1. This one upfield from Legend. Taking fodder is backing up all the way. I don't know if he... You know what? To be fair, he didn't have enough time to do a half flip. Or maybe he just wasn't comfortable with the half flip. But he didn't. He just went backwards, which I do find pretty funny. Backwards with the front of his car facing towards the challenge. Kind of funny. You don't really see that much in higher ranks. The ability to do that. And it is infield. Nasty Nate to the back wall. It's going to bounce down in favorably for him. But he can't get any shot if he's removed. Taking fodder. Taking lives out here. Taking bodies. And now trying to take a win in game 2. But a double whiff. Actually a triple whiff. Will leave the last player, Unwritten Legend, a free net to shoot on. As everybody went in. Nobody made contact. Unwritten Legend just going to steal that one to the back of the net. And sometimes it is best to be patient. The play will sometimes unravel in front of you and you'll say, thank you very much, I'll take those. Just into the corner. Legend clears it away. Out to Taken Fodder, but Taken Fodder gonna be first to this one, just gonna clear it to the right side wall. Up for Unwritten Legend as well. But Unwritten Legend challenged by Taken Fodder, and that's where the Merc is useful. It's such a beefy car. I know it's weird because I say that another Merc car, the Battle Bus, looks really small. That's because the Battle Bus is meant to be a bus, not a car. But the Merc, it's a pretty beefy car. If you use it correctly, you'll win a lot more challenges than an Octane can. A well-played 50-50. But I did say at the start of this game, was that first goal from biggest one going to be an impact? It is. Only one goal scored from a two-man job. And they're kind of struggling to get more shots on nets. As Big Stinky Duty, he's going to get the last touch on that one. I stand corrected. I'm going to get caster cursed here. As a Big Stinky Duty tried to make that touch, it rebounds off his head. And it goes in the back of the nets. Just at the wrong place at the wrong time. Not much you can do about that play. And, of course, I caster curse it. Well, now this game is tied up. It took a while for two-man job to get back, but now they have the ability to win it. Just need one more goal. Their defense, we know it's been solid. They have only let in 2 goals so far as a dunk play! Oh, Nasty Nate! What a nasty play! Unwritten Legend in front, and Nate just went up for it, sent the prayer, and he gets the dunk and then a double tap as well. He gets a couple touches on that one, and he destroys Big Stinky Duty on the back wall. And hey, Son of Chaos is in. How you doing, Son of Chaos? Welcome to the stream, man. I'm gonna be cheering for your Knights of Chaos counterparts that will be playing at 10 and 10:30. More likely, actually, 10:50. Not 10:50. 9:50 and 10:30. But, anyways, we're currently watching a tier 4 2v2 between a two-man job and on the orange, and we're gonna get a goal here to continue to increase their lead. But also against biggest one on the blue. We're currently facing a potential match point series against them. They would have to force a reverse sweep if they aren't able to win this game. And for them, they really don't want that. As one more goal will from a two-man job will surely be the dagger into the hearts of these players on biggest one. The demo on the backfield is gonna make Sneaky Duty a little bit nervous as well. He's the only player there. He can't make a mistake. Lucky enough for him. Again, he is a ones player, so making mistakes not common for him. He's very cool under that pressure. He has to face it on a constant basis. But the seconds ticking away. Two-man job. And I let this one drop. End game 2. Take match points. Sorry, series points, although it can also be match point. Against biggest one. And sadly for Big Sticky Duty, he knows this situation all too well. Last time he played, it was a 1v1, and he got swept out in that series as well, so we'd love to have that history not repeat itself. We do go on to game 3. You guys gonna give me what I should do a top 3 on? You guys are supposed to give me top 3s and stuff. Now that you guys didn't do it after game 1, and I didn't see. Here, you know, I'm gonna do top 3s. I'm so sorry, Duty. I'm gonna do the top 3s right now. Let's see, top 3. What should we do? Top 3 foods actually would be really smart. Number 1's ice cream. Number 2 is cake. I know I'm really not that healthy of a guy. Number 3. That's a tough one. Number 3. You know what? Number 3 is probably pasta. Love pastas. Definitely pasta. I love pasta. And then to do another one in between this before this game, let's do top 3 drinks. Let's just go with food. Now we go drinks. It's a little tougher, but top 3 is 1 is root beer. 2 is lemonade, like actually good lemonade, not that like store-bought sweet stuff. And number 3, honestly, probably just water. I actually really like water. I know it sounds weird, but like trust me, guys. If you guys have gone to New York City and had the water there, which I know is such a white thing to say, but if you've gone to New York City and have had the water there, it is incredibly clean. And you say top 3 sports. Ah, that's a good one. I just did top 3 drinks for you. Top 3 sports, though, I can do that. Top 3 sports for me. Number 1 is football, soccer. Number 2 is probably hockey. And number 3, well, I actually really love esports more than I love Rocket League esports more than any sport, but number 3, that's a tough one for me because I don't really watch any other sports, but another sport I'm kind of interested in is golf. I don't like watching golf, but I like actually playing golf. Golf is actually not fun. It's kind of fun to play. I suck at golf. I suck so much, I actually can't use a driver. I'm so bad at golf, I can't even use a driver. And so what happens is I have to use a hybrid, which is basically like kind of like a wood, but like a little bit weaker than a wood to get the shots. As I'm talking about, Invention's gonna get the first goal of the game in game 3. A chance this game can win the series for biggest one. And you also said top 3 animes. I don't watch anime actually. I know that's weird, but I don't watch anime. I don't watch any animes. Although I will say I do appreciate the anime art style. It looks really cool. I do like the anime art style, but I do not watch it. So I don't actually have a top 3 for that. As PC Servbot subbing in for Taken Fodder, trying to change something up is biggest one, two-man job with a 1-goal lead. And can PC Servbot, who we did see in chat a little bit earlier, can he make the change, the difference in this series? They need to win. It's now or never for biggest one. Duty to the back wall. Nate's not able to make the touch, and he was going for Unwritten Legend as well for the bump here. That was Duty, but he doesn't make contact, and Legend taking it the other way. He's gonna go 1v2. Unwritten Legend Who needs teammates in a 2v2 when you can do it all yourself? One touch pass serve and a fake on Big Stinky Duty, forcing him to only come up with air on his challenge. Very happy with that play. Now doubling their lead for a two-man job. And now with this lead, they're making it very tough for Biggest One to even think about coming back. As Nasty Nate, he's only going to make this tougher, actually. He's got another goal. He's got his first goal of the game, another goal in the series. 3 goals now for a two-man job, and that really all came from PC Servbot going all in on that challenge. A bit of an unlikely scenario for him to be going for that, but he tried to test his luck. It didn't work in favor. And right now, series is looking like it could end in a sweep if Biggest One doesn't find a solution soon. They were able to get 2 goals last game, but a comeback from a two-man job was able to take the win themselves, but now it's Biggest One who has to make a comeback. They weren't able to do it last. In their first game, they lost 6-0. It was a complete blowout. A complete one-sided affair. This one, not nearly the same, but it is feeling like it could end the same way. Again, Biggest One, they need to find a solution soon, or else two-man job is just going to take this series, run away with it, and continue running up the scoreboard, running up the board. Unwritten Legend in field. PC Servbot cleared away to Big Stinky Duty. Up the sidewall. Doesn't have any boost. He has to grab this corner boost to do it. In field cleared away by Unwritten Legend, and Duty returned back to sender. Nasty Nate with the save, and PC Servbot not willing to make the same mistake twice. He's not going to challenge on something he doesn't have to. And he won't. Infield to Legend. His shot saved away by PC Servbot. Here comes Duty. Again, using that back wall. Nate hasn't been able to make those reads very often. And with the dunk in front. Oh, and a missed shot from Serve. PC Servbot, that was their chance to get their first goal. It was an open net. It wasn't the easiest of aerials at this level, but you do feel like he should have scored that. Big Stinky Duty trying to bring it back down. He was going for a dribble play. Again, 1v1 ability. But again, it still saved on the defensive half by a two-man job. And then for them, it really is a two-man job. Everybody getting involved everywhere. There's no one person who is showing off their skills. Everybody's getting involved. Everybody's doing whatever they need to do. Servbot, though, gets it past the 2 men. But again, another missed shot. Again, mechanics plaguing this Biggest One team. But this shot on target. It's going to go in. PC Servbot catches the defense napping. As Nasty Nate and Unwritten Legend didn't calm correctly. Nasty Nate thought Legend would be in the net. That's why he went for that challenge instead of sitting in it. Legend wasn't in the net. He was off getting boost. He was dawdling. And the net was completely wide open for PC Servbot. Unwritten Legend to the sidewall. And two-man job facing a little bit of adversity late in this game. But as long as they hold on, this will be a sweep. But now the question is, will they hold on? Because Biggest One with that goal, they could use that to help their confidence in these last seconds. They need those two. They need 2 more goals to tie up this game. It's not impossible. But it is tough. The final seconds taken away. They need to score now. But that clear is going to be stopped short. The 50-50 won't be amazing either. And while it is a good 50-50 from Biggest One, the series will not end fairly for them. Duty scores last second, but it doesn't matter. A two-man job will take the series in a sweep. And that one ending on DFH Stadium. A two-man job sweeps their opponents out. A great win for them, as that could actually push them into second. I believe that will push them into second, past Eternal Empire for now. And that will move Biggest One, who's currently in 8th, and they have secured a playoffs. It's going to move them down a little bit, but their spirits are not broken. It was well played for them, but in the end, they do not come up with the win. Two-man job Dominates the series. And again, we're gonna do one more top 3. Someone name one more top 3 I should do. You guys do it, and then we're gonna go to a short break. Again, give me one more top 3 that I should do, and then I'm gonna go to the break. And our next match will be. Well, actually, I'll show you guys the schedule. Literally right now. I might as well do it right now. Here it is, the schedule. Our next match will be Showtime Junior versus Strikes Chaos Onyx. Another Tier 4 match for these teams. Onyx, almost at a perfect regular season. They just need to win one more. You guys, give me one more top 3 list. Okay, I think I see someone in the chat. Thanks for streaming. No problem, taking fodder. Thank you for playing. The follow coming in from Sick Nasty Nathan. Welcome to the sportiest stream. And congratulations on your win. You guys are now 5-0. Still undefeated. With one more match to go in the season. Again, I'm going to go back to this talking with chat page. Name one more top 3. In fact, you know, I'll do it myself. I'm going to think of a top 3 here. Top 3 colors. Why not? So my favorite color is navy. That's pretty clear, I think. I'll then have to go. My next favorite color is like a light red. And my last favorite color is probably a hot pink. I like hot pink. There you go. That's my last top 3 for you guys. As we're going to go to a quick break. Up next is another Tier 4 3v3 between Showtime Junior and Strikes Chaos Onyx. Yeah, dropping. That is the Quadcast S from HyperX. You are correct. It is the Quadcast S. It's a nice mic. It's really, really nice. It's probably the best piece of equipment I have. It's better than my PC. My PC, it has some issues with its battery. Oh yeah, the regular one without the colors? Cool. I do too. No, I don't. What am I saying? I could have gotten the regular one without colors, but I said, you know, I really like RGB lighting, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna take the one with colors because it looks nice. And it matches my mouse and stuff, so there's that. I just really like RGB lighting. Hey, BC Servbot coming in with the 100 bits. No, of course, thank you guys for getting me a match. And although you did lose, you guys played well out there. It was just a tough match for you guys, a tough loss. We'll see. Hopefully, we'll see you guys in the future As I will say, also, I wanted to make an announcement. We will be starting the pre-show 5 minutes from now. As we are going to try to get the Showtime Junior Strikers Chaos Onyx match start a little bit earlier than usual. Just to let you guys know, we're going to start the match a little bit earlier than usual. So don't be away from the stream for too long. And I told you guys we would be back pretty soon. We are back. The match is scheduled for 10, but it's probably going to start a little bit earlier, as we do also have a 10:30 match on our schedule for Knights of Chaos versus the Monkey Men. And I don't want to be late for that one, so we're going to have this match coming up with Showtime Junior and Strikers Chaos Onyx a little bit earlier than 10 p.m. We're trying to get a start time of maybe 9:45. But whatever it is, again, we're waiting for both teams to join. We're going to see how both teams are doing. Who's got the better record? Oh, that's very obvious. Onyx actually has a much better record. They're currently 5-0. And Showtime 1-4, I believe. Yeah, Showtime's 1-4. They're currently 22nd in their division. They have to win this if they need even a chance to get in. They need to win to have a chance, and they need to win with a massive blowout. This could be the end of the season for Showtime Junior. But Showtime Junior were the tier 5 champions. That could help them out here. But yes, this is tier 4. This is going to be tier 4 3v3. You like an underdog matchup? Hey man, me too. But we will start the prediction as soon as we get confirmation from both teams that they're ready. Meaning that you guys will actually be able to vote while the game is going on. So our numbers under the team name, so the names under the team, the players and subs, yes they are actually the players. So 3v3 teams can have up to 5 players. As you can see, so Onyx has 5 players, and Zehi, Jorgen, Samuzarder, and Blakester. Showtime Junior only has 4 with the Plastic, Mang, Bitwood, and J Jones. But yes, those are all the players playing for them, including their subs. Even if their subs aren't available, that's who's listed on their roster. That's who I put on the sheets. And so yes, those are all the active players on their team right now. And so Onyx here, trying to make this a 6-0. They can secure the top spot in their division if they sweep their opponents. They're currently, the difference between first and second in the division is a single percentile in game win percentage. I really appreciate the extra effort you put in the visuals. Hey, thanks, man. I know, I have a lot of fun with it. It's really fun to do all these visuals and stuff. We'll say, that face of that Showtime Junior face is kind of creeping me out a little bit with how big it is and just kind of like, just staring at me. I don't know if like, I like it. Well, at least it's a better logo than other logos I've seen. Like, I cannot make a logo like that. So at least they have a cool logo, I guess. But Strikers of Chaos Onyx of the Knights of Chaos organization that I am partnered with. You can find them in my Twitch description. They are a great organization. So much support, so much love for these guys. These guys continually get me to cast their matches every single week. So big shout outs. Onyx is one of those teams. Currently I've casted it, I think, like, of the teams I have. I know we're going to cast another one of their teams tonight at 10:30 with their main roster, the Knights of Chaos roster, their tier 1 roster, as they're going to try to end off their season 6-0 against the Monkey Men. We will also be casting Strikers of Chaos Emerald on Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So another team that could also go 6-0. So there's 3 teams. We're going to be seeing 2 of them tonight. See if they can get the go 6-0 in the regular season. We're making sure that everybody's getting involved here. We are trying to get everybody to join as soon as possible. We are waiting for everybody to confirm that they're in the lobby, because we could start early here. But again, I do appreciate the nice compliments they're dropping, Rose. But they're dropping Rose. You should explain to me, like in a Discord message. What's your kind of the deal with your Discord server? Is it like where you like grab friends and stuff, and you just have like chill and have fun? I'm assuming that's what it is. It's a pretty decent size, I will be honest. I mean, I'm fine with it. There you go, redeem the water break. Oh, I gotta get a water break. Don't worry, I got water, man. I got you know what? I came prepared today. We had 5 casted matches. We had 5 casted matches scheduled today. This is actually the 4th. And for that, I have a whole water bottle here. It's a massive water bottle. There you go. There you go. I drank a good amount of that water. We are getting a message from one of the teams that they are currently in a match. So we are going to wait for them to get in. Again, we are just making sure that everybody's actually in the lobby. And obviously, the teams are finishing up their practice matches. They did agree to starting early. Sounds like we might be starting at, they wanted to say the start time at 9:45. I'm expecting a start time more like 9:50. It's gonna be a fun one. As I see, literally, I see a lot of people. Is that like, that's the whole? That's like that's most of the Crimson roster and Flip and the Knights of Chaos chat. What are you guys doing over there? I see Knights. I see all you guys in like your little voice call. So let's see. That is 4 players of the Crimson roster. You got the only person you're missing is who are you? Whatever. And oh yeah, I know we are again. And hey, there's Flip. You're also in there, man. You're part of Scarlet, though. Yeah, the only player not on the Crimson roster that isn't in there is nope. Oh, it is the whole Crimson roster. I forgot. They have 4 players, not 5. I thought they had 5 players. That's the whole Crimson roster, and then Flip in there from Scarlet. So you guys are getting in early. Don't worry, we'll be getting a prediction poll up very soon. As soon as we get confirmation that everybody's joining. There you go. There's a lot of fan support. There you go, Blood Wolf, Moose. I guess I'll vote for Showtime dropping. You are taking a very, you're taking an interesting position here, my man. As we are hearing from End, Onyx is in the lobby. So let's do a prediction poll right now. Who do you think will win? The undefeated Strikes to Chaos Onyx team or the Tier 5 champions in Showtime Junior? I believe they said they're Tier 5 champions. I could be very wrong. They're currently lagging? As one of the teams is saying that they are feeling a bit of lag in their lobby, so we are going to do a server reset. We are still waiting for Showtime Junior to join. We know they're online. They are currently finishing up a game. It looks like we will be getting a start time at 9:50. We will also have a 10:30 match between the Knights of Chaos and the Monkey Men. That's going to be Tier 1. That's going to be really fun to watch. And that, you guys should definitely stick around for. First, we got Fairgoes on Tier 4. Again, Onyx, big team here. And really what surprises me is the stats here. Well, it's not unsurprising that Onyx is the higher rated team. They have more than doubled the amount of goals that Showtime Junior scores on average per game. They have more than doubled that. They have more than doubled that per game. So, Showtime Junior is going to have a real tough ask here against Onyx. They need to stop that offense from Onyx first, and then they need to really get that defense going. And they need to do it now because this is their last game of the regular season. They need a win to give themselves a chance into the playoffs. I'm going to carry. Let's go. Ooh, I love that you guys are so supportive of these guys. And Showtime Junior, I have done the math. They can make it. But they're going to need a very commanding win here to give themselves that chance. A sweep is probably the only way they can really go. A 3-1 could do it. Even I think a 3-2 could do it. I actually haven't calculated a 3-2 who can do it. Actually, no, I'll calculate it now. I believe 3-2 can do it. A 3-2. A 3-2. A 3-2 would be very unlikely for them to get it. It is still a little bit possible with the 3-2, but they would basically need to sweep out Onyx to give themselves really a chance at all of getting of having it. So that's what really the situation is here for Showtime Junior. As the prediction poll is still running, you guys got about got a little over 90 seconds remaining to get your votes going. And as usual, I see a lot of you guys voting for 6K Onyx. Actually, a lot of points going in as well. 8.3K on Onyx. Oh my goodness, you guys. And 100 on Showtime Junior. You guys are really supportive here. I know you guys love to show up, but my goodness, some of you guys are voting over 1,000 points. 4 of you guys are voting 1,000 points or more. Sugar betting on yourself is illegal. No, it's not. He can bet for himself. If he loses, he just loses all the points. And so, that's funny is, if Onyx loses, Droppin' Rose is going to have the biggest payout ever. They're going to get 8,261 points. I will say, a lot of you guys are voting. Let's see. Droppin' Rose put in the... Oh, now we got another person. We got Perplexing CJ. Hey, we got Big Duty coming in with the extra 10 points here for Showtime Junior. For Onyx, though, Flips Litterson is voting for him. Moose is voting for him. Bloodwolf. Lexi13. Oh, hey, Lexi's in there. That's cool. Rebel. Jorgen. Son of Chaos. Killer Eagle. And then Son of Chaos again. Son of Chaos is now putting in more points. And Dropping Rose and... Oh, now a Big Stinky Duty's adding in 450 points into Showtime Junior's pot. This is probably the biggest vote we've ever had. We're reaching past 2K points here. Come on, guys. Keep voting. In the actual betting world, it is me. What do you mean by me? In the actual betting world, it is... Well, yeah, but this is not the actual betting world. This is my stream. I have my own rules here. I have my own rules, thank you very much. Also, I don't think Jorgen's going to try to throw to get those points. Also, he also chose for himself, so he actually has to win. But the vote is over. It's 95-5 in favor of Onyx with... Oh my goodness. I counted this incorrectly. We have over 11,000 points being spent. Onyx has 10,699 on their side. Showtime Junior was 600 on theirs. That means we have a total of 11,299 points betting in this match alone. And we haven't even gotten to the match after this. And it's 4 for 4 if you throw. Dropping Rose is now trying to bribe Jorgen. Can't do that. 2 4 for 4. You guys are trying to now... You guys are trying to bet on each other. I love this. You're trying to bribe them to lose. Oh, you may be getting Zahi's attention, though. Zahi might have to be kicked off the roster. He might have to be kicked off the roster if he's okay with this. Nope, he says no. I mean, you're not going to get it if you lose. I'll even get you some dipping sauces. Oh, I love this, you guys. Oh my god. Droppin' Rose wants to win this so badly, he's willing to bribe you guys. He's going for anything here. Now, I will say, you probably shouldn't be bribing people to lose. You will be... That definitely isn't legal in the gaming league. You definitely can't do that. What do you got? You guys are actually considering it? What would End say if he's here? How am I doing today? I'm doing really well now I'm seeing this chat. 20? 20 times 4, that's a lot. That's like $80, my friend. You might want to... And on it. So that's 30. So that's $120. And, my man, your teammates are trying to take a bribe here. I'll get a 1-1 with Mayhem. And I get a few. I will say, you guys can't be taking bribes. Sorry, that's definitely. I'll put the line somewhere. You guys shouldn't be. You guys can't take bribes. I should just state this right now. No bribes. If you're gonna do bribes, you can't do it here. No bribing allowed. In here. Still waiting for a Apostic. Trying to make sure that we get the team in. By the way, End, have you seen a Apostic join the lobby yet? Oh, Apostic's about ready to join. 20 of them? No thank you. No thank you on the water break. I mean, I don't mind water breaks and stuff. I don't know, that's not really a bribe. Yeah, you guys shouldn't be taking bribes. That's definitely not legal in the Indie Gaming League. No, Jorgen, no bribing. Same goes for you. I know you weren't the only person I know. Zehi was also interested. No bribing. Whatever. You guys can't be taking bribes. You can bet though on yourself. I don't mind that. Even if it is illegal in most casinos. I don't care. It's not a casino. It's a Twitch stream. Time to release Zeus. Spowers the spicy nugs. Yeah, no. I like nuggets and all. I don't like fast food actually. I don't actually like fast food at all. But I can appreciate there are good fast food. There's good fast food out there. There's really good street food out there as well. I don't mind that, but are you getting Showtime Junior in the lobby? Do you have PETA near you? No, I do not have PETA near me. Dropping woes. I'm not much of a PETA person. It means he has to poop. Oh, is that he has to poop? Well, we can wait for him. I will say, we're cutting down on time that we have. For this match. Again, the match after this will start at 10:30, so we should start really soon because I don't want to have that match go late. No, you kidding? Okay, thank goodness. I was like, please tell me he doesn't have to poop. Okay, well, dropping woes, if you have to do it, my friend, then you can do it yourself, but you don't need to tell me if you're pooping. The players do, because I don't want to start the match with them, not actually at their computer or their desk. Joking with the lads. Okay, well, if you want to joke around and stuff, it's an interesting joke. Looks like we might be starting at 10 p.m. after all, because it's taking us a while to get everybody actually in here. TikTok. Yeah, I know. So sorry about this, guys. I was trying to get the match started at 9:45, but it looks like we'll be starting at 10 instead. I'm gonna see if Showtime Junior's here. Yeah, I have actually no clue where Showtime Junior is right now. Oh, they're in! There they are! It just joined. We're gonna make sure we get this series done as quickly as possible, meaning I'm gonna probably... Well, actually, I'm gonna keep the goals going, but... Yeah, I'm hoping that we don't have to worry too much about it as... A train baby? A-Train? Who's that? Who in the world is A-Train? I need to know who A-Train is. Is that End? No, it's not End. So there's End. There's Jorgen. Who in the world is A-Train? Who named themselves that? Is that Zehi? Interesting start here. It's tier 4 3v3 between one team looking to be the best and another trying to give themselves one last hurrah into the playoffs. And that team on top is Onyx, who are in the orange. They're off to an early 1-0 lead. It's Zehi. Cool. Alright, this is tier 4. This is Diamond 2, Diamond 3. And Onyx trying to prove that they're the best of this tier. Sorry, of this division, really, but maybe even of this tier. Trying to get a win when it matters most. And beats him past. Back for Jones. Jones doesn't get it. Here comes Apostic trying to get it through. He does get it through most players. But I'm going to just call him Zehi, not A-Train, because that's dumb. But if it's Zehi, I'm going to call him Zehi. Zehi clears it long. Trying to collect the ball, but doesn't do so. Past Apostic. And up. Very awkward for that aerial as well. He didn't go up with a lot of speed. But he is able to make the touch at the end of it. This one back. Jorgen. Shoot it to the moon. My goodness. He really was trying to find Zeus. On Mount Olympus, sadly. Mount Olympus is a bit of a distance away from here. It's all the way off in Greece. As Zehi will score. Another goal for Strikers of Chaos Onyx. As Zehi catches Bitbow, clear and takes that alone and dribbles it over Apostic. All they have to do here for Strikers of Chaos Onyx is play their game, play it well, because they can beat anyone as long as they play great Rocket League. But the same can go for Showtime. They're a team that can force upsets. They're not out of this season. They still have a lot left to give. They're going to try to give all they can in this final match of the regular season. In Week 6. Must-win occasions can sometimes bring the best out of teams. That's why so many teams are so good at playoffs. Because you can't lose in the playoffs. Well, until you get the semis. But you can't really lose in the playoffs. And here, for Showtime, it basically acts like Showtime Junior. It's basically like the playoffs for them. A loss and they're out. A win and they're in. Sort of. There's still a lot of things that have to go right, even if they do win 3-0. It's back for his end. Off the back wall. Gonna get a second touch. Can't put it onto the net. He wasn't high enough for it. And this tier 4 match continues. 2 goals in the lead for Onyx. That one cleared away by Jorgen. As he's given time to go up for a solo play. He's gonna go for one touch. Looking for the dunk on Bitbow, but now here comes Zehi. Saved away by Apostic. Jorgen. And you see in the net, I believe there's a rule 1. There is. Zehi's on a rule 1. With, I believe, is Jones. I believe he's in a rule 1 with Jones in there. So now we're in a 2v2. I don't know how good Onyx is at a 2v2. This might actually be a great way to stop Onyx. Wonder what their 2v2 level is. It's back for Jorgen. Jorgen with space. Bounces off Bitbow in front for Apostic. He doesn't get a shot, and so far, Showtime Junior. What rank am I? In freeze? Or in twos? What rank do you want to know of from me? 'Cause it depends on what playlist you're talking about. Apostic coming in, can't get the touch. Jorgen's gonna clear it. Like dropping rows. What rank do you what playlist do you want to know my rank in? Highest rank you've achieved in any? Champ 3. Champ 3, Div 3, I think has been the highest I've ever reached. I've never been able to hit GC. As Jorgen, double tap in! Whoa! Way to make a splash into the scene. A great first goal for Jorgen as a double tap. It looks simple in process, but it's incredibly hard to hit. He makes it work as Zehi's been in that rule 1 for a long time. That's been at least a minute in that rule 1, maybe even 2. That's a long time. Let's give respect to Zehi and Jones for sticking it out for the longest of times. Well, a 2v2 was going on around them. Zehi. Infield for Jorgen. But Jorgen doesn't like his chances against these guys, and he runs away from the opportunity. Jones doesn't make the touch. Here comes End. Tries to dunk out Apostic. Can't do so. And Apostic, another great play out of defense, but it's cut short by an Onyx defender. No nuggies for you, Jorgen. Jorgen. Shot. Saved away by Apostic as Zehi back in. Jones with the save. And so far, Onyx doing what Onyx does best. A lot of offense, a lot of shots. And they don't give up. They just continue to do the shooting. And this one going towards the net. Zehi almost puts it on target. It's cleared away by Apostic and pinched back in field. Bitbawid doesn't get the touch, and Zehi needs to make it himself, but he can't do so. Jorgen Schmorgen trying to go in field. Bitbawid with the clear. Chance for Showtime late to get one goal, just one goal in this series. And the chance does not come. Apostic can't steer this one into the net. And it's going to hit the ground. It almost went in actually off that challenge, but Onyx takes game one. We are going to try to get our games going as quickly as possible. Get this series to end as quickly as possible because we do have a 10:31 that we need to get to as well. Onyx wins game one. As up, Son of Chaos is going to do the water break. Son of Chaos, you hear this water bottle? I promise you I'm drinking, okay? There you go. Took some water. I actually have no water left. I'd have to get water after this. We go into game two with Onyx winning that last game by not allowing any goals against them. They bring the fight to Showtime Jr. and they can continue to do well. Just have to believe. No, I'm joking. They just have to continue doing what they just did. Because they played their game. A lot of shots is going to be tough for Showtime Jr. Because no matter how good any team is, a large mass of shots is tough to save because it puts you out of position. Showtime Jr. still looking for their first goal of the series. And it could be here. Saved on the line by Zehi. Here comes Jones, not on target. And Onyx struggling to get the ball out of their half, but a pinch by End. Great way to relieve all the pressure. But again, Onyx, a lot of struggling here. They're not in the right position. Definitely don't look as comfortable as they were in game one. A lot of panic on defense, and they need this ball to get out quickly. Jorgen, past Apostic, it's infield for Zehi. Zehi not on target. Onyx still looking for their first goal. Still looking for a shot on target, actually. And pass up to Jorgen. And double committed as well with that, so it gives Showtime Jr. some time for offense. And they've been able to make use of it. And now they score. Whatever happened to Onyx last game, it's not here in this game. A complete shell of their former selves as they give up this goal to Apostic. Onyx last game, they're calm, they're collected. Now they're panicking a lot. With every touch they're making, it seems like they're trying to play as fast as possible when in reality, they're just giving away possession. They're putting themselves out of position. Onyx needs to relax a little bit here. As we're noticing again, a very stark contrast between games 1 and game 2. And for Showtime, now playing the offense, now playing the aggressive. But it might not last for long as Zehi's passing field for Jorgen doesn't connect. End towards the net. Not read by Jones, but it is read by Apostic, and it's back the other way. Jorgen collects it in his back corner. And Onyx getting challenged earlier and earlier here from Showtime Jr. Good out in field. Jorgen, the touch in, looking for Zehi, but Zehi didn't jump for it until the last moment. He gets beaten out to the punch. And in towards the nets. Jorgen can't make the touch, and Apostic clears out to Bitbawid. Bitbawid gonna take a shot here, and a great clear. And now Apostic needs to make the save. He does not. And a free goal for End to put into the back of the net. Onyx. It was a bit of a weird start to this game, but ever since then they've been able to collect their bearings. And now they tie it up. And Onyx, a team that runs with the momentum. They started with a crawl this game. With goals like that, they might start to sprint. As Jorgen, looking for this healing shot, my goodness. Doesn't get it, instead leaves it for Zehi, who finds the target, but it's only for BarrettG. End coming in. A double commit from Showtime Jr. will make their offense slow. In fact, non-existent, as they are now stuck on defense once again. Apostic, Jorgen, a touch to himself. We saw a double tap from him. Now looking to get a dunk play on Jones. Can't get it. In for Zehi! And he finds the back post, finds the inside of the net, and finds another goal that gives Onyx the lead in Game 2. My goodness, I've never seen teams so chatty in a 3v3 before. Most teams are pretty kept to themselves in these kind of series, but not these teams. They love chatting, which honestly it makes the stream look better. I love when people are chatting in match. It means that they're just so relaxed, so chill. They're not taking it too seriously. So here comes Zehi. Looking for a double. My goodness, that would have been an impressive double tap if he got that. He doesn't, though. It is still Tier 4 after all. Double taps like those don't come often. Apostic and BarrettG trying to collapse on the ball, but it's end to clear. Jones, last man back, makes a necessary touch to clear the ball away. And for Zehi. Zehi needs to flick earlier. You can't allow BarrettG's challenge to dunk you, and goes back the other way. Strikers cast Onyx once again facing defense, but able to clear. Zehi looking for the targets, does find it, and it also slips between the defense. As this save from Jorgen serves as the assist for Zehi's shot behind Apostic and under BarrettG. Onyx now leading by 2. Jorgen dunked away. Has time here. Gonna pinch it past BarrettG. Here comes Apostic. And to the back wall. Everybody on Onyx seems like they're jumping for it. It was a double commit. But they are able to, if they make the necessary touch when they need it and get the clear, that double commit doesn't really matter. It does mean that they're going to have to get some boost though. His end running out of boost. A pass up to Jorgen. Jorgen almost had that one on target. A great redirect. That could have increased that lead to 3. Doesn't get it. Jones. Oh, a tap in field. And up for this one. So is Zehi. And Jorgen. Infield for Zehi. Zehi back to Jorgen. Jorgen is in the corner. Options infield. This one, BarrettG up. Someone has to challenge. It's going to be end. And so will BarrettG. BarrettG with the save. Predicts the shot perfectly. And keeps his team in this game. Apostic in front, but it's only for Jorgen to dunk him. Jones is clear. And now we face final 30 seconds in Game 2. Onyx leading by 2. And Showtime Jr. This could be really difficult for them. End is going to pinch it infield. And in for Zehi. Oh, now out for Jorgen. Jorgen doesn't find the net. And Onyx, this is exactly what they were playing like in Game 1. They put Showtime Jr. on the back foot. And then they just put more and more shots on him, force him to have to stay on defense. And for Onyx, those calamities at the start of this game are all in the past. They're going to go up by 2. They could potentially force a sweep out against Showtime Jr. and sweep them out of playoff contention. Showtime Jr. cannot lose anymore. Their playoffs rely on it. We now go Game 3 bound. As for Strikers of Chaos Onyx, one more win, and they're going to be 6-0. They're going to be the top team in their division. They're going to secure the #1 spot. But to do that, they need to beat Showtime Jr. again. Well, with their last 2 games, they've been able to do it pretty convincingly. Game 3 is always the toughest because the other team now, Showtime Jr. has made the necessary adjustments, but will they work? We'll just have to watch and find out. 5 minutes in this game. See if Showtime Jr. lasts another day. As again, it's only a 1% game differential that separates Strikers against Onyx from the 2nd place team. Like, I'm not even kidding. It is down to the wire. Any game lost for them here could mean that they get 2nd place. Onyx, every game is important. Every game matters if they're willing to take that top spot. Every goal is gonna matter. Jorgen up for it himself, and Jones, he gets up there faster. Hit by Wade. Past the incoming defender of Onyx. And here comes End upfield with his brown car. I say I do like his car look. Bit by Wade. Using the Paladin as well. I didn't even mention that earlier that he's using a Paladin. Great car, the old Kronovi car. A fan favorite for many. Jorgen, infield for Zehi! Zehi, A-Train baby! And they tucks it in under that right corner off of Jorgen's back pass off the back wall. Again, Onyx, he just hit the ball off the back wall. They put a lot of shots in, and there's a reason why they're the top team. They're so tough to prevent from doing what they want. As a lot of players on this Onyx team may start to be breaking out the broom, start to say that it is a sweep, but they need to score again and again. This does prove it, and Jorgen's going to score again and again. His first goal of this game. And we're only just barely a minute in. No, we're not. We are 2 minutes in. What am I saying? And for strikes against Onyx, doubles their lead with a great play from Jorgen to pop it over the last defender. Onyx. I see a lot of you saying break out the brooms. It's not confirmed yet. Even if there is another goal from Jorgen off the infield pass from End, they still need to hold their lead. 3 minutes 43 seconds remaining. Easily enough time for Showtime Jr. to come back. As End, bird's eye, great keen eye there to spot out Jorgen. And he's able to make the necessary play. Back for End. Tap in field, but Jones is there. No shot, though. And Showtime Jr., they need to get offense, and they need to get it soon. There's not many chances left, as Zehi is going to flick this one bar down. And Onyx continue to score again and again and again with this flick from Zehi making it 4-0. The flick giving less hope for Showtime Jr. That light is at the end of the tunnel is fading. And their chances are ever smaller. But yet, there is still lights for them. But they're going to have to play the best Rocket League they've ever played in their lives. In the Indy Gaming League. They have to play against a team that has not lost a single series. A team that is #1 in their division. And they have to beat them 3 times in a row. Showtime Jr. might seem like an insurmountable task to them. But anything's possible in the Indy Gaming League. But it all starts here. 4 goals down. They need to make the comeback. They need to make the adjustments now. Jorgen. Looking for a back pass to Zehi. And actually, not Zehi. Zehi's all the way back. And Zehi's actually going to be called on here to make the save. Sorry, the clear. He does. And Onyx not even giving Showtime Jr. an inch of space on offense. I can't remember the last time they've been on the orange half. Nonetheless, actually had a shot. Onyx with full control here of the series. Jorgen out to the side wall. You're trying to get through Jones, but not able to get through Bit by Wade at 50-50. You can only serve one. But this one up for Jorgen. Jorgen doesn't get the redirect. That redirect could have wasted a little bit of time, but instead he's going to get the dunk on Apostic. Apostic really likes to use that side wall, but Jorgen and really any other Texas Onyx defender is always there to cover it. They don't let people through that midfield very easily, and once they get those shooting boots on, they don't end. They continue to run away with it. Jorgen upfield, the net is completely open for him. Trying to put the shot on target. Bit by Wade is there to save it. 90 seconds left. And now the chances for Showtime Jr. They have to score now. But instead it'll be Onyx and End. We haven't spoken a lot about him. He hasn't had to do much for Onyx. He does score here. Onyx may have just secured the top seed going into the playoffs. May have just kicked Showtime Jr. out of contention. And they may have just swept their opponents here in Week 6. They just need to hold out a little bit longer. They just cannot collapse on defense. And they won't. That one saved way off the post. I don't think they will be collapsing on defense. A minute left. Scoring a goal every 10 seconds. A very difficult task. It seems like it's basically over here for Showtime Jr. I don't want to call it now, but I just don't see how they can get 5 goals in 10 seconds. Showtime Jr. It was a good season for them, but they will be sent packing. As Scarecrow Onyx here secure the #1 seed in their division. The lead was only by 1% earlier today, but with a sweep, there's no way anybody else can catch up to them. Showtime Jr. trying to make it end as quickly as possible as well. A good couple saves from them on defense, but it's too little too late. No chances left for them. As they're just trying to see if they can get any goal for the road. Going into the next season of Indy Gaming League, they do. Jones will be the one to score it. Took them a while to get this goal, but it's one they definitely deserve here. Great pinch in field as well as a pinch to score it. Apostolic and Jones combined forces. And it will be a great mark to the end of the season. Sadly, we're going to have to wait till fall to see if they see what they bring. Showtime Jr. The road ends here for them. And Strikes against Onyx, though. Gotta focus on them and their successes. A 3-0 sweep to guarantee the top seed. Playoffs are gonna be looking fun for them, as they are the team to beat. Yo, sweep, a clean sweep for them. And a win to guarantee the playoffs. Sorry, not guarantee, guarantee the first seed in the playoffs. Onyx, wholeheartedly deserved. We are going to get a quick interview, hopefully, with the players. It's going to be very quick, though, because our next match is at 10:30. And while that's happening... What tier are they? They are tier 4. They're tier 4. Noisy. They are Diamond 2, Diamond 3, and now they have secured the top seed. Need my points. Okay. Just chill. Onyx. The biggest prediction ever. Over 11,000 points voted for them. Seriously impressive, guys. Showtime. And you know what? You guys can use it now for the next match with the Knights of Chaos. Although that's going to be a much tougher match to predict on. We are going to see if we can get someone in for a short interview. As well, that's happening. Might as well take a look at the current board. Again, one more match tonight, scheduled for 10:30. And this is between the Knights of Chaos for them to go 6-0 in their division. There, as we are getting confirmation, we are able to do that. Interview. We're going to get End on the line. Next match will be a fun one, I promise you guys. It's going to be a tier 1 match. Like you've never seen tier 1 before. I promise you guys will have a lot of fun watching it. It's going to be a hype match as well. Both these teams playing are undefeated. Knights of Chaos, though, can make their season 6-0 with a win here over the Monkey Men that will be playing against them. The Monkey Men, if they have anything to say about it, it's that they aren't giving up. Monkey Men have a very solid defensive structure. Move it here. So Knights of Chaos, a win here is gonna give them a very good time for the. And again, they're currently 2nd seed. Monkey Men are currently 5th. Well, I don't know if we are going to get that interview after all. It seems like they're having issues connecting. There we go. We fixed our issue. We are gonna get a short interview after all. I'm in fact still at work. Oh, that sucks, noisy. Man, that's also late. You got like a late shift? As welcome to the interview, and how you doing?
Too bad of yourself, buddy.
I'm doing amazing. You sound very calm for being the leader of the team that has just secured the #1 seed in the playoffs. How do you feel?
We played great. Obviously we had some mistakes, some double committing. But we cleaned up most of it. I think we played great. Feeling confident right now going into playoffs.
And you should, because of course, why wouldn't you? You're gonna have a you're gonna have a supposedly easier first round match, and well, this is gonna have to be a very quick interview. I mean, again, thank you so much for joining, but again, like, take me through
Okay.
this. I mean, you couldn't do this yourself. Your teammates really did steal the show this series. Take me to how important are these teammates of yours? Every single one of them. Every single one of your teammates that are playing for you guys here. You take me through kind of the importance of Zehi, who has apparently changed his name, Jorgen, Samizarder, and Plakester.
Dude, everyone here is just playing great. Everyone's kicking on all cylinders every game. Sometimes I feel like I just don't even get a chance or an opportunity. These guys are just stealing the show. But we all play an important piece in our rotations and making saves, getting back in time. Um, so everyone's equally as important here, and we focus and just try to play and get that uh, good feel between each other. Sometimes they just steals the show.
And hey, well, hey, that's a good thing. Getting wins is the most important thing in this league, and now going into the playoffs. How confident are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'm a 10 all the way. Gotta have
Is
that confidence, and
you're
we play
10?
with it.
And so that means you're going to be winning the whole thing, right?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, well, I hope to be there as well. Thank you so much for joining the interview. Sorry to just kind of cut short here. We do have a match coming up in a few minutes, but before you go, again, a quick shout out moment. Give us some shout outs. You now have gone 6-0. You definitely deserve the shout outs.
Shout out to the Knights of Chaos organization. You guys are amazing. We learn a lot there. We play a lot of expeditions and scrims with each other. Just learning off each other. It's a fun time. Shout out to everyone competing in Knights of Chaos. Good luck to the team competing tonight, and yeah, I hope we just grow and we keep using you, Sporty, because you're a great caster.
Hey man, I'm always here for you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining. Have an amazing evening, and I hope to see you continue watching the stream as we have Knights of Chaos versus the Monkey Men coming up next. We're not even going to take a break because this match is coming straight to you guys, and so will a prediction poll. 'Cause I'm going to make it right now. I also was able to make the lobby. They're not in it, but here you guys go. Make your prediction. 10:30 match. Who do you think will win? I'm expecting to see if we can set another record here almost as immediately because you guys do have a little more points. And also, I think we might be able to see a couple more people to jump in later on in this stream. Last match did start a bit earlier, so some people weren't able to put in their points. Now they are able to. What are the records? So, Knights of Chaos are 5-0, Monkey Men are 4-0. If you ever want to learn about the records, make sure to look on my Twitter. I have them listed there for you guys. It will be the Knights of Chaos trying to make that 6-0. They're currently the second place team in their division. The Monkey Men are 5th. But any of these guys could take the top seed. And it would have to rely on maybe a little bit of luck with the current top team as they haven't lost a single game. They'd have to rely on them maybe losing a little bit, but Knights of Chaos and Monkey Men are both undefeated. They could end the season off undefeated as well. But only one of them can. Knights of Chaos trying to make it them. Cool teammate, by the way. Yeah, these are Tier 1 teams. Tier 1 teams always have always seem to have really cool art. These are their logos on the background, and I find really impressive. Once again, Monkey Men are a much more defensive roster. They don't score nearly as much as Knights of Chaos. Knights of Chaos scores almost 5 goals per game. It comes off the back of Mattias, Maximus, Timmy, and Max. Mostly. For the Monkey Men, their scoring is really coming from base and cards. Again, an important match for these guys. They need to show up as well against a tough Knights of Chaos roster who has not lost yet. And again, I'm just making sure that everything's good. Yeah, everything's good. Hopefully. I'm running the prediction poll. Make sure to vote for who you think will win. So you are trying to confirm on the teams that they are joining the lobby. But yeah, some teams have some cool logos. You definitely should think about joining the Indie Gaming League dropping woes. I promise you, you will not regret it. Okay, I promise you will not regret joining the Indie Gaming League. Make sure if you want to join the Indie Gaming League, do exclamation point IGL in the Twitch chat. How to determine what rank you are? They use your trackers, online trackers from like RL Tracker, Tracker Network. That's how they do it. They use your tracker and they look at what rank you are in the playlist that you're trying to play for, and they put you in a tier based on that. And that's how they do it. They take it from your tracker, so you always have to update trackers. So make sure to do that whenever you want. If you want to join, you make sure you know what your tracker rank is. Nifty, yeah, it is. A lot of tournaments do it that way, actually. But Indie Game League does it actually more automatically. They still have to do a lot of manual stuff, but it is actually pretty cool how they do it. Again, we're still waiting for the teams to make sure that, and lucky enough, we are going to be on time for this match. The info has been sent out to both teams. You play on Steam. Yeah, you can use, they don't care what your tracker can be from Steam or Epic. I would recommend, for most people, use your Epic tracker, because that's probably the account you're using. But if you're using a Steam account and you prefer that, make sure to use that as your tracker. Currently, we have 5.6k in favor of Knights of Chaos in the prediction poll. Make sure to keep voting. Make sure you can vote as much as you can. The follow coming in from Asian Yaki. Hey, Yaki. Welcome to the Sporty stream, the captain of Monkey Men. Hoping to see his team take an unlikely victory today, but not too unlikely in all honesty. You definitely have the ability to do it, as Yaki's also putting in 300 points for his team. As it's now over 6,000 points in favor of the Knights of Chaos organization that is partnered with me. My points on my guys. Of course, you're the captain. Prediction poll is over. 6.2 in favor of Knights of Chaos. 300 for the Monkey Men. Another big prediction here. This one, though, not as likely for the Chaos to win. There's a reason why the Monkey Men are undefeated. I'm going to confirm with the Knights of Chaos, see if they are in. This is the final match of the night. Carved is joining and leaving. I know, we know that Monkey Men are in, and now the time starts. We're 2 minutes late here. We're waiting on Chaos, seeing if they're in. I'm gonna ask and see if they are in. Let's go to the in-game. The fifth and final match of the night. His base here. Whoops, accidental joining. It's okay, man. Are the Knights of Chaos in the lobby? I was gonna see. I know they're on PC. I know most of them are on PC, so they can read it. There they are. There's Knights of Chaos. Now we're ready to get into the game. Making sure that my stream is up and ready. Here we go. It's gonna be Tip, Base, and Carved versus Matt. As Carved. Oh no, he's left. Did I do the wrong? I did the wrong server. Okay. I must have. How have I done that? This is a common thing on my stream. It always has this happen to it, where I always try to set the right server, and I go back and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna set the server correctly. Yeah, it's in India. Why is it in India? It's not even close to it. What? Here, we got it. I was wondering why they were leaving and rejoining. There's ping issues. Yeah, I don't know why it sets to India and stuff like that. It's weird. Okay? It's a weird computer or Rocket League or whatever it is. Yeah, they can join whenever they want, though. Stream is on Game 5. Stream is ready. Let's get ourselves going. Sorry, let's say it again. It's Base, Carved, and Tip versus K-Taps, Timmy, and Matt. The highest goal scorers of the Knights of Chaos team playing together to face against their biggest opponents so far, the Monkey Men, Tier 1 Indie Gaming League. We haven't seen it in a while, and now we get to watch the action unfold. Knights of Chaos in the blue, the Monkey Men in the orange. Both teams are undefeated, but only one will stand after today. Infield from K-Taps. K-Taps is going to get the early goal, and Knights of Chaos, they are the slight favorites in this series. They're the team I definitely know better. I've casted their matches before. They're a very solid team. They're a very high level roster. There's a reason they are 5-0 in Tier 1. A tier of GC2s and above, meaning they're playing SSL level teams. They take it to any opponent they have to play as. K-Taps looking cross-field for Timmy. Timmy, he was looking for a redirect as well. A bit of a stylish play, but anything is possible at Tier 1. And Knights of Chaos off to an early lead after K-Taps' initial aggression. His ability to punch through the defense, unmatched in some ways. Base, trying to beat past Matt, can't do so. Infield for K-Taps. K-Taps on target. That off the post and the crossbar. And a bump play won't give any more of an opening for the Knights of Chaos. But they are continuing to get dunks. And their midfield is definitely going to be what is going to hold them in this series. They can't let the Monkey Men go onto offense too often. Because the Monkey Men, while they don't score often, they average less than 3 goals a game. Which is quite low for a team that is undefeated. They are a team that, when given the opportunities, will not miss. There's a reason, again, that they are the 4-0 team that they are. After today, one team will have a bit of an embellishment on their record. Nobody wants that. They both want perfect seasons, and for Knights of Chaos, we did just see the Strikes Chaos team of Onyx just to finish their perfect season. They're also part of the Knights of Chaos organization that I am partnered with. Can the main roster do it as well? Well, K-Taps is going to get the goal from the infield pass. Now doubling their lead. K-Taps has both goals this game, and it's Timmy to assist him. A sneaky pass from Timmy. He was facing backwards to the play, but he does a weird front flip to use the backside of his car to pass it infield to K-Taps. K-Taps is open, and K-Taps, with the net wide in front of him, he finds the open part of the net to score on. I will say, you are noticing one thing. Yaki isn't playing for Monkey Men. It will be Tip that's going to be leading them through the charge today. And on an important match, Tip's going to have to play his best. Base towards the target. Timmy can't make contact. And an error gives the Monkey Man a 1 goal back in this game. As Timmy, you saw him on the goal line, he had easily enough boost to get it. But he doesn't come up with a touch. Maybe he thought Carves was going to go for it and get that touch before he did. But Timmy, whatever it was, it looks funny in the goal line, and Monkey Men get one back. Carved, flip resets towards the net, saved away by K-Taps. Incoming Tip, under the defender. What a brilliant shot from Tip. To tie up the game, straight off kickoff, Carved the flip resets. Not a very solid clear from K-Taps and Tip. He knows Timmy's going to expect the hard shot, maybe even a double tap. Instead, goes for the light play, the misdirection out of the Monkey Men, giving them a goal to tie up this game, and it's a Chaos immediately losing that 2-goal lead off of the kickoff. But they can still take it back, but so can the Monkey Men. Tip, a pass up to base. This one towards the target, but it's only for K-Taps. He's looking for Matt, but Tip is there to intercept. And the Monkey Men pushing through the midfield here. Knights of Chaos looking a little more spread out here. They can't get that same pressure that they want, that they got earlier. They need to take it as Trigger Happy with the rate of 6. Let's go! We got the Trigger Happy family in here. Trigger Happy, welcome from, I'm assuming, up-and-coming cup action. We got a Tier 1 Indie Gaming League action. These are GT2 and above teams. None of them have been beaten before. It's a best of 5 between the Knights of Chaos organization that you can see in the description of my Twitch channel, and the Monkey Men looking to make rounds here, beating a team that could go 6-0 in the regular season. The final match of the regular season for the Knights of Chaos, hoping to go 6-0. Currently in game 1, they are tied. And base trying to change that here. 50-50s on K-Taps towards the back wall. Tip is up, saved away by Timmy. And the speed of these players. Look at the possession they're using. Always finding a teammate are the Monkey Men. What's funny is they're not even the only team with Monkey in their name that's playing tonight. We have another Monkey team playing, I believe, tomorrow. Yeah, we have another Monkey team. Timmy to the back wall in front of the net. Tip up, but not before Matt. Matt's going to play his play up to K-Taps, and one more player coming in. That is Timmy! Smash it into the top of the nets. 3-man passing play. Knights of Chaos control their destiny. And Timmy with control on that shot over the incoming defender. And he's giving Knights of Chaos hope in game 1. 1-goal lead for them. They need to hold out in this final minute. Another goal for them will be secured as well, I'm sure. It's very tough to score against Tier 1 teams in the final minute. But a demo play in the midfield may have just given Monkey Man an opening. But K-Tap's clear is going to waste some time. Time that the Monkey Man would like to use right now. Up from Matt. Dunked away by Carved, and that's what the Monkey Men are starting to do more. More dunk plays, more noticing on the midfield. They're not just going to challenge everything when they don't have to. All about the midfield here from the Monkey Men. And the demos as well. They're starting to get more of those as Matt upfield. And the final 20 seconds, Monkey Men, they pinch it downfield from Carved, but they need a goal. Carved on target! They do get a goal! It's from Carved! And they come right back, and what do you know? A bump play from base opens up the field, giving Carved a goal to tie up this game. The Monkey Men step to step, toe to toe with the Knights of Chaos. Base, an air dribble play to keep him going. K-Taps pinches it down out here, and could game 1 go to overtime? The Monkey Men don't want it to. The Knights of Chaos say it will. And overtime in game 1. Both teams showing incredible skill in game 1. There's a reason, again, both these teams are undefeated. Both these teams could win this series outright. It's a tragedy that it isn't a best of 7. Knights of Chaos did score first. They scored the first 2 goals, but the Knights of Chaos scored 2 right back. And ever since then, have not dropped. Carved ends game 1. They seal the deal for the Monkey Men. Monkey Men will win it in overtime, 20 seconds in, and a big deal here for the Knights of Chaos. None of them jumped in front of the net early enough. K-Taps, you saw him jump, but he was backwards to the play. He was outside his net, and Carved is not going to let that mistake go unanswered. And Monkey Men a win in game 1. Going to game 2. With a chance to take match points. That's how quick these best of 5s can switch. But for the Knights of Chaos, this is probably a must-win game. They really can't afford to try to go for a reverse sweep. That's really tough against any team, especially one like the Monkey Men that have not lost a series yet. Both these teams have secured the playoffs, but who can keep their run going? We go to game 2 on the Aquadome, and Knights of Chaos, the problem with them in that last game, the Monkey Men always came back. That Knights of Chaos midfield wasn't strong for the last part of the game. And that defense of theirs, they didn't jump very often. A lot of times on defense, you saw their midfield player jump really slow. They were awkward. They were backwards to play. Can't let that same mistake happen again. The Monkey Men are infield passing on them. Knights of Chaos need to take any goal they can get. Matt, dribble infield, looking for the dunk on Carves, can't get it. Here comes K-Taps though. Carves still gonna get the touch away, and Tip with the clear. Everybody on Knights of Chaos upfield. Need to watch out for this aggression, but Base, a backflip, the pass wasn't to his liking, and a misplay from Carved on defense. Knights of Chaos, once again an early lead. As you see Carved, a huge overcommit. He looked like he wanted to go for the challenge, but then he second-guessed himself, and all that they need is that little bit of second-guessing, and Carved should have gone for that challenge. He was up so high, he should have gone for it. Monkey Men now, down a goal in this game, but if there's anything we know about the Monkey Men, they always come back. They always have an answer. The Knights of Chaos can't let the Monkey Men do it again. These games are going to be close, and everything matters. Knights of Chaos, they need to play strong against the Monkey Men. This is their toughest opponent thus far. And you can see it. They dropped game 1 in overtime. For the Monkey Men, though, the same can be said for them. They can't give the Knights of Chaos any hope. Cleared away by Base to the back wall. Timmy's there to get the clear. Wanted to pass it out to one of his teammates, but Matt decided to leave it. K-Taps was the one to go for it, and a bit of poor play, and again, a lack of speeder from the Knights of Chaos on their own defensive half. Going up for these balls. Monkey Men are keeping control, and that's going to give them another goal. Knights of Chaos once again outpaced by the Monkey Men. And it's Carved to pass it infield for Tip. And all of you Knights of Chaos fans must be quivering in your boots. Knights of Chaos don't look like the same team they usually are. This Monkey Men squad is eating them for breakfast. And for the Knights of Chaos, it just seems like they can never keep a lead for long. And the question really is, what do they do now? There's definitely something on defense, because that speed of the Monkey Man is just so fast. Knights of Chaos can't put in an answer. But they are putting on offense. It's met with a save from Tip. Knights of Chaos need it here. Carved. Up for himself over K-Taps. Looking downfield. He does force 2 players to commit. And the Knights of Chaos, with some space to roam. Timmy, infield pass. K-Taps is the last back. He's going to have to let Tip have this one, but he can challenge here. And again, the Knights of Chaos, no one following on that touch in the midfield. The Monkey Men do so well at having someone to follow up on every single touch, no matter how awkward it may seem. It's Carved upfield for Base. Here's the passing. Infield, Base has time. Looking for a flick. Timmy clears it. Not taking that flick as a sign of, as a threat. And another double commit from Knights of Chaos. You see Matt jumping up there early. And now that the last man's defended, Timmy needs to make this save. Of course he does. Why wouldn't he? This game is still tied. In the final 2 minutes, Knights of Chaos are kind of grasping at straws here a little bit. But they are getting chances. But the Monkey Men Whenever they break out of the midfield, it's always with passes. It's always finding each other, and it's always leading to a shot, to pace, to great play, to goals. All they need is one more, and they could win this game. And it's a Chaos just need one. This one back to Matt. He doesn't get the touch. It's Carved to clear it. And now it's back for K-Taps. K-Taps. The dribble out. Dunked away by Base. Timmy with a touch. K-Taps is there. He's so fast up to this. Off the back wall. Tip doesn't read it. Doesn't have to. Carved is there to save his team. Infield for Base. Base on target. It's cleared away by K-Taps. And Knights of Chaos. It's not easy for them to break out of their own defense. Carved on his own defensive half. Clears up field. Looking for a play out to Base. Base is on target. And that's a goal. Knights of Chaos weren't in their own net. And they didn't expect the shots. What happened on the backfield? We saw Matt on defense. And he just didn't expect it. He turned away from the nets. Expecting that one to go into the corner. Trying to read the Monkey Men, but the Monkey Men made him faster. And now with this goal, they can take game 2. They can take series points. And they can keep themselves undefeated. Timmy. Punched around here. Looking for the infield pass. Can't get it. K-Taps. Off the sidewall. Has to beat out Carved. And again there. Had an option with Timmy on the left side wall. But instead goes for the clear. Those little things for the Knights of Chaos tell you they aren't feeling the same way they usually do. Nerves definitely going to make this tougher for them. As Knights of Chaos currently outplayed by a strong Monkey Men squad. Final seconds, match shot will go in! And every single game, it ends like this. A last second equalizer. We could find ourselves in overtime in game 2. But do the Knights of Chaos have it to score again? We could go to overtime again. Game 2. Almost a guarantee on overtime. The Knights of Chaos. They kept this one up. Maybe that went against them, though. As they're going to let this one drop. As the net was open at the end there, but the shot was instead slammed into the ground. Knights of Chaos take this to another overtime. The Monkey Men, though, did score the last time on overtime. Took them only about 20 seconds to do so. It's a Chaos. A double commit on defense. And they don't have a lot of boost left to their name. Tier 1 can be like that. Shot from Matt. Saved away by Base. Up for Carved. Carved is always there to put a threatening shot on target. The Monkey Men can rely on him for whenever they need a shot. K-Taps, not the right touch. And the Knights of Chaos. They do bring it upfield. This is the longest overtime we've had so far today. I believe, at least. We haven't had very long overtimes in a while. This one could last over a minute. These teams grappling for position. Matt up for Timmy. Timmy, he was looking in field for K-Taps, but instead put that shot towards the net. Looking for a double, can't get it. Base, long clear. Tip is there. Infield for Base. Off the back wall. Matt doesn't read it. Knights of Chaos need it. Carved fakes too. Dunk on Matt. Here comes Tip. Timmy saves it away. And saving the day is Timmy. A necessary play as Knights of Chaos once again find themselves with low boost on defense. They are not able to predict what the Monkey Men can bring to them. But a game 1 from them. They can struggle their way to it. They just need a goal. They need one chance against the Monkey Men. Again, these teams have gone toe-to-toe. But what will end it? It has to be a quality goal. K-Taps. Pass in from Matt. Dunked away by Carved and Tip up with it. These teams are sweating their butts off, I assume. It's almost 2 minutes now in overtime as... Yes, it is 2 minutes. We need more time to determine who wants it more. Monkey Men, a goal here in this golden goal territory will give them match points. The Knights of Chaos, they will tie up the series. Upfield, K-Taps continues it going, but Carved just sends it right back. A great play from the Knights of Chaos. Immediately sent back into their own end. The Monkey Men They are still finding strong clears. That's a Chaos. They have the higher goals per game average, but they're playing a lot more defense in this series. The Monkey Men have control, but not that much control. The Knights of Chaos still have those shots coming for them. But it does seem like as this overtime keeps going, Knights of Chaos finding less and less opportunities. Again, all it will take is one shot, but it's taken a while to even get a shot here for both teams. But here comes one from Tip. K-Taps dunks him. Carved. Cleared away by Timmy. And K-Taps is up. He doesn't even want to jump for it. Matt will. Tip is way faster than him. And Tip dunked away by Carved. K-Taps with possession. Flicks it long, but Base is going to clear it long. Timmy had to take that save, and he does. Timmy with another clutch play on defense. Timmy's been the player to save the Knights of Chaos here in this overtime. But for how long? A follow coming in from Wade. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. We're currently in a tense overtime here in Game 2. In this Tier 1 series between these two teams, none of them have lost the series yet. It is a best of 5. The Monkey Men are up 1-0. In Game 2, Knights of Chaos are trying to tie it up, but the Monkey Men trying to take match point. Shot onto that. Carved. Here's it away. It's bounced off the sidewall. 2 players commit on Knights of Chaos. K-Taps. He needs to take some time here. Waste it. Flick it. Get it past defenders. He does. And here comes Timmy. Demoed away by Base, though. And Timmy doesn't even get a shot. The Knights of Chaos, though. They're going to give up a goal here. 4 minutes, 18 seconds in overtime. And finally, the net is open. And the Monkey Men take it. Just a little bit of a mistake here from the Knights of Chaos. No one was on the net. And the Monkey Men now on match point, series point, one more win and they take it. And they continue their run. And they force Knights of Chaos to go 5-1. I'm Winter RL. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. How has your night been going so far? So far, the last 4 matches we've had on our stream. Earlier today, we had a best of 7. Saw 4 game wins in a row. Ever since then, we've had sweeps. We might see another one. If the Monkey Men win this one, it will be 4 sweeps in a row. We haven't seen that on our stream in a while. Where we just see so many sweeps, but it is the Indy Gaming League. We're getting the teams, letting them get in. There we are. We're gonna get into Game 3. You or die for the Knights of Chaos. As they need to win now, or else it's never. But this is not a great start. Base will score it. It would bounce off the corner, and K-Taps didn't read it. Knights of Chaos had a lot of faith on him to get it. But when K-Taps didn't make his touch, now they're down 1-0. And Yaki, the coach, nope, not the coach, the captain, in the chat, must be proud of your team's performance. So far, they still need to get one more win, but once they do, you guys are going to stay undefeated. You're taking the fight to a team that is rated higher than you, the team that was expected to win. Continues your season. Carved, gets past K-Taps. Here comes Base. Matt is there to save it away. That's a Chaos. That first goal against them, must not make them feel well. They've been able to score first every single game. But now, there's a bit of a change here. They're fighting well down a goal. You work with Base in real life. Really, Winter? What job do you guys have? If you don't mind answering. That's kind of cool. You work with such a great Rocket League player. Base is incredibly cracked. As are all these players. All these players are incredibly cracked. Here comes Carve, though. Flip resets. Doesn't get the touch. He instead going for the wave dash, trying to bump out Timmy. But he was asking a little too much of himself there. Monkey Men are still only up by 1. This shot's dangerous. Bounces just wide of the net. The Monkey Men continue to keep their lead. You umpire baseball. That's why his name's Base. My goodness, really? Baseball? I mean, honestly, good for you. That's impressive, guys. That's a really cool job. I guess that's why it's now known as base. And speaking of base, assisting his team to their second goal. See him here. Finds tip with an open net. There we go. Had to fix that thing. Monkey Men are playing incredibly well. Knights of Chaos, they're not a team to shy at. And for them to look like champs compared to these guys really says something about the quality of these teams. Because Knights of Chaos are an insanely talented team, but they are made to look easy against... Monkey Men are making them look easy. Champs, maybe not that. Maybe I went a little far on saying that, but they're making the Knights of Chaos look like an easy team. They are looking like they could sweep them here for the Monkey Men. They are up by 2 goals. Knights of Chaos just doesn't have an answer just yet. And here you go, Matt. And you see the little bit of panic there from the Knights of Chaos. Matt didn't make the touch because he thought someone was going to challenge on it. The Monkey Men, the one thing they've done very well is they're very good at picking each other out passing, but they're also really good at being fast. Carved especially, the player to look out for with his speed. As I say that, he does make a mistake, so I just cursed Carve to giving away a goal to Matt. As the Knights of Chaos still have life left in them. We're halfway through this game. They're only 1 goal away from tying it up. Not impossible. Narrow lead is ever safe in this series. And every single game has gone to overtime. So if that's to say something, maybe we'll get it again. It's a Chaos, though. They are relying on mistakes, though. They're not getting any real offensive chances. And what's even worse for them is taking this loss right before the playoffs. Well, not this loss yet, but if they do lose, it's right before the playoffs. I am actually, like, super tired. I had to cast 5 matches today, and so my English isn't correct. But again, if they do lose, this is right before the playoffs. The worst time to lose, as well, is to get your confidence down. Is to know that you are, in fact, not invincible. But they still have this chance. But again, saves being made by the Monkey Men, preventing that from happening. But Knights of Chaos going for a non-designed pinch play. Get the clear. 2 players do commit from the Monkey Men. K-taps. We have time. But no dice. Infield for Carved. He's just going to keep it hitting to the sidewall. And time, not on the side of Knights of Chaos here. Neither is the current position of the play. Monkey Men with all the cards. And we head into the final minutes of Game 3. Knights of Chaos must score. Whether it be from a mistake or from a quality play, Knights of Chaos need to get a goal, or else they'll find themselves swept in their last week of the regular season. And for the Monkey Men, 1 more goal will surely seal the deal. Their defense is just too quality to let in 2 goals in this last minute. Now 30 seconds. Knights of Chaos with chances. Timmy infield. Matt there with no boost is trying to get on anything, trying to grasp anything here. Knights of Chaos. They scored last game in the final seconds. They do it again here. Timmy does it. Knights of Chaos. The pressure. They send a prayer up. And it is answered. Timmy scores, and Knights of Chaos trying to force another overtime, or maybe not even. 16 seconds remaining. And these 16 seconds could mean a lot for both teams. We could find ourselves in another overtime. The first one lasted under 30 seconds. The last one lasted over 4 minutes, I believe. This one, who knows how long it will last. Knights of Chaos have to play because their series life depends on it. But for the Monkey Men, they want to end it here. It will hit the ground. And again, we go to overtime. These teams so close to each other in skill. But the Monkey Men have won every single overtime so far. They've won every single game. They have more offense, the more pressure. But for the Knights of Chaos, they are still there. They have the tenacity. They have the players to do it. We've seen them for so long. They have the drive to get that 6-0. But now, question is on them. Do they have what it takes? A lot of times, though, in that defense, they always have 2 players back, but sometimes those 2 players are not in the right positions. They need to cover their net at all costs. He taps off the back while Carved is there to make that save and clear it out. Whenever a mechanical play needs to be made, it's always Carved to do it. And Matt, out for Timmy. Timmy, a weak shot towards net, but it's for pass for K-Taps! He was looking for a double, doesn't get it, and now Carved. Carved on a solo, Carved with the ball. Looking in field. Anyone there, it's Timmy to clear it. And K-Taps, though, we have to talk about that solo play, was almost there. Annette was asking for it, but not able to come. And in fact, the Knights of Chaos do drop this game after a minute 16. Once again, a demo play from Tip is going to force the net to be open. Matt scores it. No, he misses it. Scored at the last second. Man, I'm really tired. And the Monkey Men take the sweep in another overtime. Feel sweep, but that doesn't explain the series. All 3 games were overtimes. All 3 games were 1 goal differences. All 3 games could have gone the other way, but the Monkey Men, unbeknownst to anybody watching, wins it in Game 3. And the Monkey Men, looking like they will be the 6-0 team at the end of the season. They still have 1 more match later to go. They can do it. As Yaki, I know you're watching. How's the casting so far? What a great series, though, from them. Played well. There's a follow coming in from Base. Yo, Base, we were talking about you, man. You ump baseball. Just say, honestly, kind of a cool job. We are waiting for the players. We are going to get an interview with the Monkey Men. 3 overtimes, 3 overtime wins, and a sweep for the Monkey Men against the Knights of Chaos. We're going to get Base in. Sorry, not Base. We're going to get Carved in for the interview. Thanks, Sporty needs a kiss. No, I do not. Thank you very much. As another follow coming in from Tip. Welcome to the Sporty stream, Tip. Congratulations on your win. And hey, speaking of, hello, Carved. You're now on the interview. How are you feeling, man? What a sweep.
Yeah, I think we're feeling pretty good about that.
Only pretty good, man.
And we won all 3. Yeah.
Yeah, only pretty good, you know? Just, casually going to 3 overtimes. Seriously, what gave you guys that edge in the overtimes? You guys were cool as ice out there. You guys must have experience. Or maybe, you know what? Maybe it's that team mentality. Maybe you guys are able to carry yourselves through these overtimes because you guys won every single one, and that's not easy to do against any team. Nonetheless, the Knights of Chaos, who have not lost until they met you guys.
Yeah, I don't think at any point we were really caving under pressure. We just made sure that we had the comms, just talking to each other, keeping up the communication, and if we're making sure we keep that up, we know who's going, who's not, and yeah, just stay calm under pressure. Let your teammates know if you're going or not, and yep, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and I mean, again, you guys are insane. I love to watch. I always get starstruck watching Tier 1 as a lowly Champ 3. You guys are like a million times better than me. And you are looking incredibly confident out there. You are going for all these solo plays, all these mechanics, these flip resets, these crazy pinch plays. Seriously, what is it? What is it that gives you that confidence to just go for it? Because for not all teams can just send up a player like that and just have it do whatever they want.
I think personally that just comes from experience being in those 1v1 situations multiple times and just I know that I am usually the player on this team that's able to do that. So if I can do that for my teammates and weed out one or two of the opponents to come out of net and give my teammates an easy shot, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Hey, it works. Although most of your goals didn't come from mechanics, it came from shots in there. And you guys definitely, the one thing I noticed from you guys that you guys did perfectly was your passing. You always found a pass out of defense. And you always made sure to use it to the best of your abilities. And just take me through that. What builds chemistry like that?
Oh, just playtime. I think I've known Base and Tip for almost a year now, and Base for almost 2-3 years. So that's just team chemistry, playing with each other. We know how we like to play. We know we like the team passes, so we're just always looking for each other. And again, just going back to the comms, just letting each other know, hey, I'm mid. Hey, I'm up. I'm on your right. Just so that way we just find each other open, and yeah, it's wraps from there.
Yeah, and I would say obviously your chemistry unparalleled to any other team I've seen it play so far.
Appreciate that.
Well, you guys are all cracked beasts, so there's that. As I mean, what a series! And while we didn't get to see Yaki, take me through kind of Yaki's importance to your team, because obviously as your captain, he can't just be the captain. He has to help you guys out in a lot of things. Like, take me through Yaki's importance.
Oh yeah, when Yaki's he's not having a good week so far, but when he is, man, he's aggressive as hell, pretty much almost as aggressive as me. So he's able to get in there on the pitch and just bring the same amount of aggressiveness to be able to support us and then give us those easy shots in the middle of the field. So yeah, no, when he's playing, he's on his shit. So
Well, very rare that someone ever curses in an interview. Whoops. Whoops, that one just kind of flew right out. No, but of course, and Yaki's coming in. There's no impotence in me. I'm just happy to be here. You mean importance, my friend? Impotence is a completely different word. No, but obviously you guys are. I guess Yaki's better at playing Rocket League than he is at his English. But to be fair, so am I. So am I, and that doesn't really say much. My English is terrible. But yeah, again, congratulations on your series. It's been a long day for me, man. I've been casting so many series. I'm so tired. That last series, I was like forgetting a lot of my words. I accidentally said the wrong players' names at times, but yeah, you guys still get the win. You get that 3-0 sweep. And even though it was all in overtime, it was all close. You're not an English speaker. Oh, okay, then you're fine, man. You're fine then. Although impotence is whoops. No, but again, a great series for you guys, and I do want to say congratulations on going 6-0. I did notice you guys are 5-0 now, 6-0 with that win. I want to say congratulations to Yaki, to all of you guys for jumping in, getting involved, and hopefully we'll get to see you guys in the playoffs soon, because man, you guys are definitely the team to beat now in your league.
yeah, I appreciate that. Hopefully we can go ahead and face Knights of Chaos again, because that was a really good team. I wasn't expecting that from them.
Yeah, if we would have won that series 100 more times, I have a feeling it would not be a field sweep for anybody, because it's just that close. But before you go, we have a fun tradition here on the Splittia stream that whoever is going to join for interviews can do shoutouts. So go away, shout out anyone or anything that's brought you this far, because now you guys are 6-0 and you deserve it.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay, yeah. Well, shout out to myself. My name is Carved Artist. I also have a TikTok and a Twitch channel. So Carved Artist, yep. And shameless plug.
Yeah, blame Yaki. He didn't list your he didn't list all your socials on the form that I sent him.
No, he's got to do that. But yeah,
no, it's okay. It's okay, Yaki. We all love you.
Yeah, shout out to Base and Tip. I was teaming with them for a couple of years, and then shout out also to the org that I'm on right now, so Rain Esports. So yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to everybody. All these players have been crucial to my development and progress. So I appreciate that, and I love you guys. So yeah.
Of course. Well, I love you guys as well. Like, that sounds weird, but anyways, congratulations on your win. Congratulations on the 6-0 perfect season. Let's see if you can continue that in the playoffs. Hopefully, we'll see you guys on stream soon.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. Have an amazing evening. And that will end it for tonight. Not my best series to end it off. I do apologize for you guys for Monkey Manning Knights of Chaos. Man, I'm tired. I need a nap. That was a long day. 4 straight matches. with a best of 7 before that as well. I do see the water break. Here you go. There you go. There's your water break. And now let's get a raid going. You guys know anybody that's live for great stream? Thank you, dropping woes. And yes, Turner, I got you that drink. Does anybody know any caster that's currently live for the Indie Gaming League? Or just any caster that's live for Rocket League in general? Who would be live? You guys, here, guys, give me someone that I should stream and just give me someone that I can like stream and like that I can raid towards. Because I would like to end off today with a nice raid for one of those smaller streamers. Check TMs after stream though. Okay, I will. Cobra Warrior? Shink. There, let's raid Shink then. Let's raid Shink. Let's raid your sub. Let's raid the one and only famous Shink. He's single, by the way. You guys have noticed that on Twitter. Let's go give him a quick raid. Because you know what? Shink did ask for support, so I'm gonna give it this way. Let's go raid Shink. Have an amazing evening, everybody.